You're supposed to start. I was going to see who was going to talk first, but nobody else was going to talk. So we're actually here for week 7 of our podcast.
Episode 7.
Week 1 of the NFL.
This could be our last, who knows. But we are
there's going to be a distracted podcast.
There's going to be a lot of awkward pauses as we watch football.
I have the worst seat. I have to turn my head.
We'll let Ramey. He wrote down. Did you physically write down on a list, or did you type it out?
So we wanted to.
We all did like Ramey a spreadsheet type thing. We all did picks over like last weekend because we didn't have a podcast. So
we all texted it before Wednesday. And it was Wednesday night. Matt texted it Thursday morning.
My sister texted me. She was proud of me. That's how you know my picks were locked in.
Jake and Amir quote.
Otherwise, why would she be proud of me? So Ramey's gonna go and see who we picked week by week.
We're
gonna game by game, not week by week, because we haven't picked like week 2 through 16.
You didn't yet? I did. I'm already up to 16.
I'm gonna say the first game we were all probably happy to get wrong.
Yeah, it's true.
Extremely happy.
We all picked the Patriots.
What are we giving our reasoning, our logic?
Yeah, our logic behind the picks.
Yeah.
We all picked the Patriots because we all thought they were going to go 19-0.
They're not going to lose at home, and they fucking somehow lost.
Will this be the most impressive 18-1 season in NFL history when they just run the table now? The next 18.
They looked pretty weak. Their defense is.
Well, it's because a bunch of guys got hurt. I think
Tom Brady actually looked like he was a 40-year-old quarterback too.
He didn't look that good.
Good, fuck that guy.
But I think he'll bounce back. But I don't think their defense will be that good.
How far down the list is the Colts game? Because I want to talk about my questionable picks.
That is near the bottom of the list because I just went like order of the times the game started.
All right, let's just fuck the Patriots. Let's skip that because I feel bad. I would have if I was the Chiefs, I would have rather lost and not lost Eric Berry.
Yeah, but good news. Tyreek Hill only cramped up, didn't get hurt, and it's now the MVP is Alex Smith's to lose.
I think it's Kareem Hunt's to lose.
You know that's his like 6th 300-yard passing game like in his career. Tom Brady does that like in his sleep.
I'm pretty sure Matthew Stafford does that in his sleep, too.
He threw a pick 6 today.
Already?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a top-paid quarterback.
Way to show up, Matthew. Way to show up, Matthew.
If you get a big contract, you're going to play horribly. Devonta Freeman is going to have a terrible year this year. I'm calling it.
Devonta Freeman's going to tear his ACL by week 4.
Well, it doesn't count as a terrible year, though.
No, I'm saying he's just going to be bad.
I don't think so.
It's Tevin Coleman's year. All right. First picks.
Jets versus Bills. Each one of us picked the obvious choice. The Bills, because let's not kid ourselves. The Jets are going to suck fucking balls.
Although their defense isn't actually that bad as like 0-6. They're good against the run.
They traded
Jamal
Sheldon
Adams,
Richardson.
baby.
They traded Sheldon Richardson.
Yeah, for a sweet, washed-up receiver, right?
Who'd they trade him for?
Was it Curse? Not Curse. Was it Curse?
It might have been Jermaine Curse.
Javon Curse?
Jermaine. I don't know who that is.
Javon Curse doesn't play football anymore.
I know. You remember who that is. The freak?
Played for the Titans, right?
Yeah, and then wasn't he on the Eagles also?
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure he was a piece of shit on the Eagles.
Yeah, well, I mean, everyone on the Eagles is a piece of shit.
All right, so we all picked the Bills because we're not idiots. Even if the Jets win, you still shouldn't pick them.
I bet you the Jets will probably win today.
Yes, it was Jermaine Curse that was traded for Sheldon Richardson. Because that fucking makes sense.
Is that a backwards pass? Wow, look at that. Who's that receiver? Smith just standing there watching the ball. What a moron.
We're talking about the Eagles-Redskins game at exactly 6:29 left to go in the first. If you want to do a rewind and watch at home while you listen to this podcast.
So maybe we'll just segue into that game. Eagles versus Redskins.
Was that next on your list?
It was not, but since
don't go out of order.
Don't go out of order. We're not going to go out of order.
You're going to have to go back and you're going to miss a couple.
Yeah, don't go out of
Falcons versus Bears.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious.
Honestly, if the Falcons were playing a decent team, I probably would have picked the upset. Because I don't think the Falcons are going to be that good this year. But the Bears may be just as bad as the Jets.
You're just saying shit that if it somehow happens, you're going to look
I just
cool.
think it's hard.
It's like people who pick the Giants to beat the undefeated Patriots. Like, they didn't really believe that. They just would look cool if it happened. I think the Falcons are going to suck.
I just don't think they're going to be that good. I think the Bucs are going to win that division. But we'll get to that later.
You think it's going to be a Super Bowl hangover for the Falcons?
Yes, easily.
Many people are still picking Falcons-Patriots for like a repeat.
You know how hard that is? I doubt it.
Not when you have a nice history of cheating like everything in Massachusetts. They will be back in the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
So obviously everyone picked the Falcons because the Bears
are trash.
The Bears.
They cut Victor Cruz, right?
Did they?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they
did.
He
had a hamstring injury, so they're like,
what a shock. He got hurt. Fucking guy.
Who is the starting quarterback for the Bears?
The other guy.
Glennon?
Dubinsky.
Yeah, Glennon.
Oh, they didn't start?
Did you say Dubinsky?
No, I didn't say Brandon Dubinsky.
Pretty sure you just
I thought you did say Dubinsky.
Dubinsky? No, Trubinsky.
I'm pretty sure it's Glennon, isn't it?
That's pathetic.
God, my fantasy teams suck. I'm not looking anymore. I'm fucking done. I'm gonna change all my team names up. My team sucks already.
So, I mean, those were two of the obvious choices. Next game is where we actually deviate a little bit. Ravens versus Bengals. I was the lone Ravens choice.
I think Andy
I'm
Dalton.
a big Bengals guy.
Andy Dalton is like a sleeper. His weapons are all healthy. I think he's gonna have a really good year.
I don't trust anything that Marvin Lewis or the Bengals do on any given week.
Why? They're good in the regular
I don't
season.
trust anything Joe Flacco does ever. So
I trust the Ravens defense
Won a
and
Super
Harbaugh.
Bowl.
yeah, he had one good playoff run, and he's still a shitty quarterback. Everything outside that,
Who, Andy Dalton? I know.
no, he hasn't had one good
His
playoff run.
numbers are. I wonder what his numbers are compared to Eli. Eli had 2 playoff runs, and other than that, he hasn't done anything.
Well, Joe Flacco did have the perfect playoff run. He didn't throw an interception, threw a lot of
yeah, but they
touchdowns.
should have also lost to that first game to the fucking Broncos or whatever that game was.
So the question is for you guys: did you pick the Bengals because the Ravens are bad? Or did you pick the Bengals because you think the Bengals are actually going to be good?
I always think the Bengals are going to be good, but I don't think the Ravens are going to be good.
Hopefully Joe Mixon starts and gets me some fantasy points.
Well, Jeremy Hill sucks and is injured, and Giovanni Bernard sucks, so I think he'll start.
He's not starting yet. He's still battling with fucking Hill. But
Well, I think Hill's out this week, isn't he?
no, I don't think so.
Oh, I thought he got hurt.
Statboy will check that shortly.
Next.
Steelers versus Browns. I mean, do we even have to discuss this one? Love
Oh,
Deshaun
what the hell?
Kaiser.
They just got a safety. No, he ran out. He got out of the end zone.
This is Matthew Stafford he's talking about now.
No, it isn't.
I think Matthew Stafford's dead, though. No, he's getting back up.
Not Matthew Stafford. They were punting.
Oh, it was the punter.
The punter of Matthew Stafford.
It was the Lions.
Matthew Stafford was punting, and they fucked it up. David Johnson, get in there, bitch. This is the Lions guy. Come on.
Remember last year when we all thought David Johnson's legs snapped in
It
half?
did snap. I don't understand how he didn't break anything.
And it was basically just like a sprain of his
Yeah.
muscles, which was
He's
ridiculous.
a freak.
Do you know the guy who hit Odell? His name is Brian Bobby Calhoun. He spells Brian Briean. Kill yourself.
Wait, Brian Bobby Calhoun?
Yeah.
He sounds like a serial killer.
Yeah, he does.
Or a presidential assassin.
He
assassin.
murdered somebody. His name is
The three names.
Brian.
Donald Trump. Brian Bobby Calhoun coming for you, motherfucker.
He's gonna. He cost.
If the Secret Service is listening to this, I did not mean that.
Yeah.
Please do not arrest me.
He cost Odell the fucking game this week. So fuck you, dude. Hope you
No,
die.
he cost him a lot of snaps. He'll play.
Is this Linda Tripp? Yeah. You shouldn't have talked, you stupid bitch. I hope you die. Who was that? John Brown?
They did say that Odell is now upgraded from
Well, they say
doubtful to
he's gonna
questionable.
give it a go in pregame warm-ups. He'll probably play,
gonna play
and for
and be a
one
decoy.
snap.
He'll play,
He's gonna
be
be
a
a
decoy,
decoy.
re-injure it, and be out for 6 weeks when he could probably play next week.
All right, let's get to that game.
Oh, fucking Andy
What's
Dalton
next?
just threw a pick, but that was a tipped pass.
Yeah, baby.
But I think it was
Let's go
tipped-
Ravens.
I think it was tipped by the Ravens, so that doesn't really count.
So, yeah, Steelers versus Browns. We don't even need to discuss that. We know the Steelers are going to win.
Hold on. If the Cowboys fall for Odell as a decoy, are they fucking retarded? He can't
Uh,
walk.
The Cowboys have...
Yeah, but they could have been fucking overplaying this injury so much. You don't know what
He needs
he's
to
actually.
Not, he needs to not play.
We'll
Just
get to
be
the
careful.
Cowboys-Giants shortly. Don't deviate from the
Yeah.
goddamn list.
Cowboys are winning.
Next.
Don't worry.
Cardinals versus Lions. I was the lone person that picked the Lions.
I'm
Why
a big
would-
Cardinals guy.
All right, so it's 10-0 already. Lions are losing, so
So I picked the Lions
you
because...
talk shit about me picking the goddamn Colts, and you pick the fucking Lions.
Okay, the Lions are
you
at
said
least
the
fucking
Cardinals are
good.
going to win the division.
I never said the Cardinals are going to win the
You said
division.
they're going to be good.
Yeah, I think they're going to be
That
good. I
doesn't
think the
mean
Lions
that.
are going to be good. I
The
think
Lions
Carson
are not
Palmer's
good.
I think Carson Palmer's arm is going to fall off before the end of the season.
Yeah, but their defense is nasty. Honey Badger, Patrick Peterson.
Wow, Cleveland's driving.
You know the Miz's keeper this year was Isaiah Crowell.
That was one of my keepers.
He's
Pathetic.
he's good. He's just not like
I actually think though
running
in
backs.
his league,
Running
you,
backs are thin.
I think his league you keep and then you don't draft that where you
Yeah,
keep, where
the
you
Miz
pick
is
him.
also a fucking loser. So that's a whole different topic.
Wait, so why did you guys pick
And
the
Ramey
Cardinals?
isn't.
Because the Cardinals are good.
I love the Cardinals, and
Their
I'm
offense
not a
is
big
stacked. If Carson
supporter
Palmer stays
of.
healthy.
I don't think the Lions are that good. I think they had a pretty good year last year, and they're not going to do anything near it this year. Especially after
Sounds like the Giants.
again giving Matthew Stafford a huge contract. You give a guy a huge contract, he's not going to.
Do you have any numbers to back that up at all?
Just feel like
Like,
that
I don't
happens
think
in
so.
sports, like every year. Guy gets signed long term, huge deal, and stops playing
A-Rod
well.
got a pretty big deal and he did pretty well,
Steroids help that.
other than in the playoffs.
Hey, we won the World Series because of him.
we
See,
got
Aaron-
to the World
Aaron
Series
Rodgers
because of
got
him.
a big
We won
deal.
the World Series because of Matsui.
Well, what are the list of quarterbacks who got big deals? Like Matt Ryan got a big deal. He did pretty damn well last year.
Who won the Super Bowl?
Yeah, but Matt
Still a
Ryan's
pretty
actually
damn
pretty
good
good.
deal.
I don't think Matthew Stafford's that good.
He's pretty good. Like a mid-level quarterback.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
pretty good.
Mid-level who got
He's not
paid
gonna
too much
suck.
and now he's going to suck.
So the drive that the Browns just scored on to tie the game, Isaiah Crowell has 9 carries for a whopping 15 yards.
I wish I did in my league fucking points per carry.
Deshaun Kaiser got the rushing touchdown.
Nice, good for him.
Deshaun Kaiser 6 for 7 for 45 yards.
So who's going to be the better Deshaun, Watson or Kaiser?
I think
at the end of the year,
Watson.
Probably, but Kaiser is going to get obviously way more opportunity.
Yes, I think Watson has the better team around him.
What about Sherlock?
Fucking Fairfield Ward High School has a better team around him than the Cleveland Browns.
Isn't Myles Garrett out this week too? I'm going to be out for a few weeks.
Probably.
Didn't he hurt his ankle or something?
I think. What's next?
Jaguars versus Texans. Matt was the lone one to pick the Jaguars. Alex and I picked the Texans.
Almost picked the Jaguars.
I don't know anything about either of those teams enough to like really care. I forgot honestly.
J.J. Watt.
I forgot the Texans defense was amazing, but I like the Jaguars because
me and Matt both like Blake Bortles.
I love Allen Robinson. Ever since fucking Miguel talked shit about me taking him in like the 8th round or something, and he turned out to be really good that year.
I thought that you picked him in like the second to last round.
It was
like before he was anybody. It was like 2015.
Yeah, it was like before he was drafted. It was like his second year or something like that. But I like the Jags, so hopefully they win.
Leonard Fournette has almost 40 yards rushing on 6 carries so far for the Jaguars.
I told you, Rookie of the Year. I almost said MVP. Rookie of the Year.
Throw it to John Brown. Throw it to John Brown. Who the fuck is that?
It looked like a tight end, maybe.
Fuck you, Carson. You have so many receivers and a goddamn all-pro running back, and you throw it to that fucking guy.
Oh, well, on that 3rd and 3, they actually stopped beast mode, so it's 4th down.
Can we still call him that, really?
Call him yeast mode? It's the league reference. Matt doesn't get it.
He does not get it. He's never seen it.
Yeah.
Just sounds dumb.
What's next? He had a yeast infection, so they called him yeast mode. Not Marshawn Lynch, Andre.
Well, it's a good segue. Raiders versus Titans. I was the lone one to pick the Titans because I think Marcus Mariota is going to have an amazing year. He's got DeMarco Murray around him. He's got a good offensive line.
He had DeMarco Murray on him last year. There's no way he does what he did last year. He was fucking insane last year.
Let's just say we'll get to what we think who's going to win the division and the playoffs and stuff. But let's just say I have the Raiders going pretty far. So I think they're going to be almost unstoppable.
As he's talking about the Raiders, they just showed a stat under Jack Del Rio's face that the Raiders have not scored 2 touchdowns in the first quarter since November of 2013.
Yeah, but do you know how many they scored in the fourth quarter last year? Derek Carr, fucking comeback machine. Eli 07 era. Circa, I meant to say.
Yeah, comeback machine because their defense is a little shitty.
Their defense is awful, but it doesn't matter. Their team's fucking nasty.
I think the Titans have a better defense. That's why I think they're going to win today.
So, Matt, why did you pick the Raiders?
Because they're fucking nasty. They would have won the conference last year. You got it.
How are they saying that
they would have been? That would have been a good game. Patriots.
Because any idiot who plays on the other team thinks that they did. Like you could
every fumble, they point each way.
But he was clearly like 2 yards ahead of
the other guy could have the ball, and the other team would still point to their direction. They think they got it.
And Des Bryant did catch it, by the way.
Ooh, Blake Bortles, let's go, fucker.
Des Bryant's gonna have a bad year too, I think.
Des Bryant's terrible now.
What do you mean
People
now?
Still pick him. Well, he didn't have a great year last year, did he?
Like he'll have random like big games that you're like, oh, this guy's legit, and then he just disappears.
It's been
every
a few
week.
years since he's been good.
Dak like didn't throw to him last year.
He did catch that one good
Cole Beasley, baby.
He caught that one pass against the Giants last year, but then he fumbled it.
Well, he's always hurt now.
So at least he caught it.
He's paper mache.
He did catch it that time.
Would you rather a catch and a fumble or no catch?
I'd rather no catch than a catch and a fumble.
So the Packers game, he didn't catch it.
That was a catch.
Next.
Ball hit the ground.
Next.
Fuck you.
Next.
Eagles versus Redskins. Alex, only person to pick the Redskins.
I think the Redskins are good. I think what was I gonna say? Jamison Crowder. I think he's legit.
The Eagles did stuff to improve. The Redskins didn't do anything. I don't see how they could be any good. They have Kirk Cousins playing for a contract, and like that's it.
Well, Kirk Cousins always is playing for a contract. Don't they always 1 year franchise tag him?
So I think the Redskins are going to finish last.
I think the Redskins' offense is very good.
Redskins need to win this game.
So I'm going to ask the question: who is the Redskins running back?
Matt Jones.
Is it like somebody Kelly something?
Is it Rob Kelly? Because he's got 3 carries for 7 yards.
I think it is.
I thought it was Jones. What happened to him?
I don't even think he's on the team anymore.
On the team.
Wasn't he good last year?
Nobody on the Redskins was any good last year.
Crowder was good.
They do have Terrell Pryor, don't they?
Matt Jones.
Where did Terrell Pryor go?
I thought he's still in Cleveland.
No, he's on the Redskins.
Man, you don't know anything.
Matt Jones was on the Colts, and the Colts released him.
Terrell Pryor's not good.
What are you talking about? He was nasty for Cleveland last year.
Terrell Pryor
He's the only
Sr.
receiver.
has 12 yards receiving today.
That's why Kenny Britt is going to be good for
It's
Cleveland.
also the first
They need
quarter in
somebody.
every game still. He's giving us these stats like
My
he
teams
sucks.
are already shit in the bed, so it doesn't matter. If Derek Carr scores here, you have to fucking whip your dick out.
Which one of us?
You, the one that didn't believe
No,
him.
you don't. Oh, shit, you don't have a dick. Never mind. Throw it to Crabtree, you fuck.
All right, next.
Next is everybody's favorite game of the week. Matt, start explaining yourself. Colts over the Rams, according to Matt.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll just say
here's my
there's no
explanation.
bad
It's-
pick for this game.
Here's my explanation. It's the Rams. They're awful.
Their defense is pretty good.
They're awful.
Can you name anybody on the Colts other than Andrew Luck?
Yeah,
T.Y. Hilton.
Duh.
And T.Y. Hilton.
Dante Moncrief.
Frank Gore.
Okay. You just named
Eric
you
Brown's
named
Lions.
2 wide receivers and a running back. Who the fuck is going to throw to them or hand off to them without
Anyone
Andrew
could-
Luck?
You could throw to
Tolzien,
T.Y.
and then when he fucking sucks, they're gonna put in
You could
guy
throw
Dan
from
to
the-
Orlovsky still there?
no,
you
they
could
got
throw
from
to T.Y.
UConn.
Hilton.
No,
You could throw to T.Y. Hilton.
they got
Dude's
fucking
nasty. He led the league in receiving.
They got who's the guy from the Patriots? Why can't I think of his
Who
name?
played
third
for the
string.
Colts last year?
They traded for him.
Oh, what the hell is his name? Oh, Jacoby.
Brissett, yeah.
He's a quarterback.
Yeah, I'm saying if once Tolzien sucks.
Who played quarterback for them last year? T.Y. Hilton led the league in receiving, and I'm pretty
Andrew
sure
Luck.
Pretty
Yeah.
sure Luck missed a few games. He was hurt. Andrew Luck's always hurt.
Are you saying Andrew Luck doesn't have luck?
He doesn't clearly. Look
He has
at him.
bad luck. That's because his middle name is Bad.
Look at his face. I mean, that's not very lucky.
Yeah, that face is pretty terrible. No, but really,
Remember-
why would you pick the Colts? I just don't get it.
Because the Rams are awful.
Neither team is good, so it
The
could be
Rams
anyone's
only,
game.
The Rams only play well against like really, really good teams, like the fucking Seahawks.
Yeah, they really do play to their competition. Kind of like the Giants.
Ah, speaking of Rams, Ben just texted me.
Wow.
Huge Rams fan there.
Even now that they moved to L.A.
Yeah, but St. Louis has no team. See,
What's
yeah,
the closest to the St. Louis?
fucking L.A.
Kansas City.
Yeah, Kansas.
Oh,
City.
yeah.
You're not gonna fucking just root for the
No.
fucking Chiefs.
You go on the Chiefs bandwagon.
Like if the Giants moved to fucking like Toronto or some shit, I'd root for the Giants.
You wouldn't root for the Jets?
Never, ever.
Who would you root for first, the Patriots or the Jets?
I find myself rooting for the Patriots because the Jets are just like always bad, and they always think they're gonna be good.
Yeah,
their
I'm
fans
s-
are fucking retarded.
At least we live in New England.
And
Wait,
plus-
if you had a choice between the Patriots and the Cowboys,
Patriots, 100%.
Patriots.
see, if I had the choice between Patriots and Giants, I'd go Giants.
I know.
Pathetic.
How's that pathetic?
You're not a Cowboys fan.
I
How could you ever root for the Giants?
I hate the Redskins and the Eagles
Because he knows
much
he's a
more than I hate the
disappointment to his
Giants.
family. He should have been a Giants fan.
Much
doesn't-
more. I hate
doesn't
the
hate-
Eagles
Okay,
and the
but
Redskins more.
that's completely different. The Patriots are in the different league. You'd never play them.
And they're pieces of shit.
Who cares? I would still
Plus,
root for them
if they keep,
any day over
if
the
they
Cowboys.
keep winning, then those are like legit Super Bowls. Like you can get rid of the first 4 because they fucking cheated. Even though they didn't need to cheat in
Is
the fourth
spying
one, they still
cheating?
cheated.
Because like, who cares? I feel like
Is
every team
spying
does that.
cheating? Yeah.
Is using
When you-
Apple Watch technology
when you
cheating?
know the
'Cause we
other
asked
te-
Dustin Pedroia.
Yes.
He's been doing that since high school.
When you know the other team,
Yeah, when the Apple Watch wasn't
when
invented.
you know the other team's play calling, I would say that's cheating. Oh, is that Charles Clay or Charles?
I
Clay
think that
Black?
was
Charles Clay's black, yeah.
This is fucking barn burner 0-0. All right,
All right,
so
next.
Well, it's the Jets and Bills. If the game ends 3-0, I'm not gonna be surprised. 3-2 final score.
What's the next?
Seahawks and Packers.
who did I pick? I don't
We
even-
all picked the Packers.
did I
Hate
really?
the Seahawks. I was rooting for the Seahawks, but I kind of like the way they lost the Super Bowl.
I kind
'Cause
of want.
I
Can I
hate-
change my pick to Seattle?
Richard
I mean,
Sherman.
with everything that the Packers have on offense, and then getting Bennett too.
Dude, he's gonna be nasty.
People,
think
people are like, don't draft him because they already who are their other tight ends like Rodgers. They already have like 4 tight ends.
Yeah, but Richard Rodgers isn't
Like,
nearly
do you
as
think they
good
should have done something on defense? Maybe like
easily,
Charles
but
Clay?
Yeah, it was Charles Clay.
I think he's my bench tight end, so I don't think it doesn't matter.
I'm surprised he was ranked so low. He was good like 2 years ago. or
Why
maybe
did
last
the
year.
Packers get a tight end when they need like defense?
More weapons on offense, so
They don't need any more.
they could win those games
You could play
48-40.
again. You could play tight end. Just stand there, and Aaron Rodgers will somehow find you.
I wouldn't be able to catch it. He throws it too hard.
Seriously. Richard Rodgers is slow as shit too. So
Yeah, so is fucking Jake Ballard, but he made some catches.
if you have a cold and say Ballard, it sounds like Mallard.
Yeah, whatever happened to Special K? What do they do with the regular K?
Oh, Peter Griffin.
That's OG Peter Griffin. Is that the Pittori episode?
Yeah, Lardo.
And honestly, I think I just didn't pick the Seahawks because I don't think they're actually going to be that great this year with all the issues.
Because you think the freaking Cardinals are going to win the division, yet not beat the freaking Lions.
Easy. We'll get into that in a second. Easy.
Seattle should be better than they were last year. Russell Wilson will have a better year.
Yeah, but I think Richard Sherman's so pissed off and unhappy that he's just going to deteriorate.
Well, he's a fucking loser anyway. He just stands on his side of the field. And, that's it. Fucker can't go across the field. Darrelle Revis is a real cornerback. Fucking Richard Sherman's a pussy.
You know who the best cornerback in the league is?
Honey Badger?
He's a safety.
I know.
Close, though.
Who is the best corner
Patrick
in the league
Peterson.
this year?
He gets the least amount of
Didn't he get hurt last
contact.
year?
No. Tyrann Mathieu did.
You know who the best cornerback on the Cowboys is?
I couldn't
Morris
name
Claiborne?
Couldn't even tell you a cornerback on the Cowboys.
Is Morris Claiborne still on the team?
Who are the Giants cornerbacks? I'm so bad at remembering.
Are you kidding
people.
me? Janoris Jenkins,
No,
Dominic
who's the other one?
Rodgers-Cabardi.
We still have him?
Yeah, he's nasty.
I don't know. I feel like he's gonna fucking.
Janoris Jenkins is really good.
Morris Claiborne is on the Jets, by the way.
The Giants' defense is projected for shit in fantasy. Who did they lose? They lost somebody.
They lost not Snacks,
one
the
interior
guy next to
lineman.
him. Hankins.
Nice catch.
Who the fuck is that?
Nelson Aguilar? Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
We lost Hankins, but it's fine. Our line is nasty. We have
Fuck, we lost Odiggy Zua for 4 games.
No, they cut him.
They cut him?
Yeah,
You can't cut him. It's fucking greatest name ever.
Owamabe Odigizua.
How could you cut that fucking guy?
Because he's a fucking idiot. The guy tweets that he's stepping away from the game for a little, shows up to the first day of practice, and then gets caught with PEDs.
Who was the fucking guy that would always get a penalty on the Giants that they finally cut? Was it DeMonte Moore?
Demonstrous Moore? Yeah,
Isn't he on the Cowboys?
No,
Didn't he play
I
on
think
the
he went
Cowboys?
to the Raiders or something.
He went on somebody.
No, I'm pretty
He's been gone for 2
I'm pretty
years
sure he was
now.
on the Cowboys.
I'm pretty sure DeMonte Moore was on the Cowboys.
Really? He had one good year. They called him DeMonster.
I hate fantasy
he sucked.
football.
Let me check.
Yeah, DeMonte Moore is on the Cowboys.
Still?
Did he go straight to the Cowboys from the Giants, or did he go to the Raiders or something?
Can't believe he didn't
first?
get suspended.
He went after the Giants. He went Dolphins, Raiders, Seahawks, and now he's on the Cowboys.
Okay.
And he is.
I remember him on the Raiders.
He's also suspended.
Every single one of my teams is in red. Projected to get less points than it was supposed to.
Obviously, you
4
guys should have
teams.
known that DeMonte Moore was on the Cowboys since he's suspended along with the rest of the
Told
team.
you he was
True.
on the Cowboys.
He's-
He is
he's-
suspended.
No, but he was in 3-4 teams before that, including the Raiders, like I said.
I don't think
Yeah, so after
just said it.
after
But he
the
played on the
Giants,
Cowboys.
After the Giants, he was picked up by the Dolphins.
Practice squad.
Is there an asterisk next to it? Are you on
Did he play any
Wikipedia?
games? Because I feel like he only played for the Cowboys.
He never played a game for the Dolphins. Was on the practice squad for the Raiders.
Thank you.
Then
I know
after
he
the
went there.
Raiders,
Oh,
he
what's
was
going
on
on
the
here?
Seahawks.
Who's that? Who is that? Is that Joe Mixon? Nope, too many letters.
It's Giovanni Bernard, I think.
Yeah. It was
Yeah,
Giovanni
how about you
Bernard.
play the fucking girl beater instead?
The girl beater? Oh, is that Mixon?
Yeah.
And now he's on the Cowboys and
You
suspended
talked
2
over
games.
Joe Mixon's stats. I hate you. He says, and Joe Mixon, and then I just hear,
Spoiler alert, Joe Mixon sucks.
Can we hurry up? I want to transition to fucking wrestlers who've shit and pissed.
Oh my God.
What's next? How are we still not over this?
Joe Mixon
you want to
has
hear
3
my
carries.
Facebook memories first?
3 carries for 10 yards.
Great. Fuck you, Joe. So my fantasy.
And 1 catch for 9.
Fucked.
All right, next game?
Next game, Panthers versus 49ers. We all picked the Panthers because, let's be honest, the 49ers are terrible.
Yeah, I don't think the Panthers are that good either, but
I think the Panthers will be better than they were last year. I still don't think they're going to be like the 15-1 Panthers of a couple years ago.
You can tell me
Never
what
again.
wrestling quote I posted on my Facebook wall in 2013.
tell me what wrestler and I guarantee I'll
No.
get it.
Yeah.
That's not like.
That's not
can
that
you give us a
easy.
hint?
Yeah, somebody's still wrestling.
That could be Ric Flair for all I fucking know.
He's not still wrestling. He almost died.
He's wrestling life.
He's got Twitter.
It's a pretty obvious quote.
He's got Twitter.
You will never, ever be the same again?
No.
Is it a Jericho quote, though?
No. He's currently wrestling.
Jericho's
not currently wrestling.
He goes to live events.
I need a Ramey guess. He's probably going to get close. All right, it doesn't count anymore, but it's somebody that you love that Alex hates.
Who do you love?
Who do I love that you hate?
We
it a
talk about
Dana
it like
Brooke quote?
every week about how he's awesome, and then Alex says he sucks.
Wait, we argue about
You
this.
guys usually disagree on wrestlers. Who do you like that I hate? Listeners at home probably already know before we do.
He's got a listener.
He's got a giant. He's got a big family.
Oh, Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
Oh, Bray Wyatt fucking sucks.
I love Bray Wyatt.
What quote?
Follow the buzzards?
Yeah. Does he have any other quotes?
Also,
he says the same thing every week.
You're a shell of a man.
Oh, hey, wait. 6 years ago today, we all went to Survivor Series.
No, officially going to Survivor Series at the Garden.
Oh, yeah, what am I talking about?
Survivor Series in November.
Idiot. I got so excited.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's just point out, on September 10th, 2017, Matt officially got dumber.
Wow. In 2011, I was waiting for hockey. That's true. Yeah.
I can't believe how close hockey is already. It's like 28 days, or 26 days.
3 years ago, Matt asked me if I'm alive because Twitter was looking for me.
In 2009, I said WestCon couldn't even give me the black thing that you hold your diploma in. Assholes. Thanks, WestCon.
All right, next game?
I just got a little confused when Matt said he was talking about black things. I'm a little concerned.
What's the next game?
Daniel's penis. Today is World Suicide Prevention Day. How many people do you think killed themselves today?
Just in spite?
Yeah, I think I might do that. Just because that'd be funny, right?
No.
He killed himself on World Suicide Prevention Day.
Awkward silence. Ramey fucking not looking at the next game.
The next game is, are you ready for it? This is one I think we're going to spend some time talking about. Giants-Cowboys.
That's the last.
You want to do the Monday games before?
This is the Sunday game. We still have the Monday games to go into, but the Sunday night game, Giants-Cowboys.
Do the Monday games first.
Okay, Monday games first.
Nobody cares.
Saints versus Vikings. We all picked the Saints because nobody believes in Sam Bradford.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
Ben
5-0
Nordstrom
last year.
He's more famous than fucking, almost as famous as Ben Nordstrom in Seattle. Wow.
Seattle.
St. Louis. At Seattle, I'm pretty sure they're equally as famous as Seattle.
And as I said 90 seconds ago, the day he got dumber, folks.
I guarantee you, nobody knows Ben Nordstrom in Seattle.
You don't
People
know that. He could
Sam
have family.
Bradford.
What if he has family?
No chance.
Does his family own the retailer?
Text him
I
right now and
wish.
say, how many people know you in Seattle? Oh, God damn it, Andy Dalton.
Andy,
Do another interception.
fucking loser.
Well, that guy's slow as shit. He doesn't look like he would be slow.
That's racist.
Andy, no, because he's thin. Wow.
I thought that said Roger Lewis.
All right, anyone have anything on the Saints?
No one cares.
All right. Even without Brandon Cooks and Willie Snead, they're still gonna. Drew Brees is gonna throw fucking 400 yards.
Eagles are up 13-0.
Yeah,
wait
Redskins
for
are going to be
Redskins
good, though.
comeback. No, I just say they're gonna be better than the Eagles.
The Bears are tied with the Falcons midway through the second quarter.
All right, let's not give score updates for when people are gonna listen to this sometime next week.
Hey.
Next game.
Well, by the time you upload it, it'll probably be week 2.
Week 3. Chargers versus Broncos. We all picked the Broncos.
Because of their defense, and because Phil Rivers is a crybaby.
That wouldn't surprise
bitch.
me to see that the Chargers win. Just Philip Rivers can throw. They'll probably be down like 20, and Rivers will have like 500 yards. Because that's what Philip Rivers is.
But is everybody excited for Brock Osweiler to end up being the starting quarterback for the Broncos in a few weeks?
No chance. Who is it right now? Is it
I'm pretty sure it's Simeon because Paxton Lynch is out hurt.
Yeah.
And Lynch is going to be out for like a month or two.
What a fucking pass.
All right, and before we get to the Giants game, we each picked one player, and whoever is the best out of those three gets an extra point.
Wins nothing.
He gets an extra point.
So stupid. Nobody explained that to me. You just said pick a
We
guy.
explained this.
Why? Who would you have picked? Because I liked your pick.
I thought your pick was good.
If it was worth a point,
We
I
were
might
on
have
the
gone with somebody a little better.
I picked Marcus freaking Mariota.
You should get an extra
Not
point
bad.
if it's somebody obscure like Martavis Bryant.
Matt and I were on the same wavelength. We both picked
Well, they're already
Steeler receivers.
Cleveland's fucking not getting destroyed. It's 7-7. The fuck is the Steelers doing?
I picked Antonio Brown. He picked Martavis Bryant, and Ramey picked Marcus Mariota.
And so far today, Mariota's having the better
Also,
game.
how do you what if Mariota had 300 yards, 2 touchdowns? What if Antonio Brown had 110 yards and 2 touchdowns?
That's way more impressive for a receiver.
Yeah,
than
way more
it
impressive
is
for Antonio
Why?
Brown.
Quarterback's throwing it to him.
Because Matthew Stafford can have 300
Mariota
yards
has the
on
ball
a
in his
given
hands. He makes things happen.
If everyone has less than 300 day and Marcus Mariota has a 300-plus day, then he can win.
Yeah, like if Mariota had 450 yards passing, I'd give it to Mariota. But if Antonio Brown's going to have like 15 catches for 130 yards, it's Antonio Brown. By the way, Martavis Bryant,
I said 110.
2 targets to him, no catches.
What a fucking loser. I blame that fucking rapist.
All right, let's talk about
What did you just say?
Roethlisberger, the rapist.
You don't know Roethlisberger's a
the
rapist?
therapist?
I thought he said the racist. I was like, who?
He's probably a racist also. Probably doesn't rape black chicks.
Does
Does
he have a
racist?
racist face?
No, that's only Big Cast.
All right.
With his racist
All right.
face.
Giants, Cowboys.
Wait, did you see Big Cast bought a new house? How
Yeah.
are they fucking? And then he did the Griff Bordignon Orton pose.
That was awful.
He's just like at his house going like this.
I think he was just like showing his house. Like
It's not John Brown.
So, obviously, you could assume that Matt doesn't believe in his team and Ramey doesn't believe in his team, and I believe in my team. So Matt went with the Cowboys. Me and Ramey went with the Giants.
I pick against the Giants every week because it's bad luck.
I picked with what I actually think is going to happen. I do not think the Cowboys are going to be as good as they were last year.
I actually think the Giants should win this game.
Our offensive line is not going to be great. It's going to be good, but not
Dak,
great.
There's no way he repeats as good as
he's going to have a sophomore. He's going to have a good year.
He'll be good, but he won't be.
The only thing he's not going to repeat is the rushing touchdowns because nobody does that.
Yeah, he shouldn't do that because then he'll end up getting concussions.
How many did he get?
Like Jameis Winston had like 6, and then like the next year he had 1. Like people don't do it.
Well, then Jameis Winston started eating a lot of crab legs and shit, and he got a little fat.
Was that Crabtree?
That was a sick catch. You don't get points for that though.
Don't get points for that.
For sick catches. Just for catches.
He caught the ball.
And even with the Giants not having Beckham potentially tonight, their offense is going to put up points on the Cowboys.
They have one of the deepest
defense.
receiving rosters in the league.
But you also have one of the worst offensive lines. But we
don't know yet.
It won't come into play because the Cowboys have no defensive line.
We didn't sign anyone.
Eric Flowers is not going to be as bad as he was last year.
They moved him, didn't they? To
No,
another
not
position?
yet.
Oh,
Yeah, they
Jesus.
moved him to the bench.
No, he's still left tackle.
Poor Eli. He's going to die.
Only the Giants would not address their biggest weakness.
He spent all offseason, though, just doing drills at the. He didn't like move. He
Doing
didn't go
drills
home. He
at
just
Coke?
stayed in New York.
What's a drill of coke?
You just line that shit up and just go from one to another. It's like an obstacle course of cocaine.
It's a line of coke, but you have to do like
Multiple
one's on the
lines?
ceiling and one's on the ground, one's on the table.
The cocaine obstacle course. Just ask
Why is
some
it
guy
called
who
a
does
drill?
coke.
Oh, like okay, I kind of get what you mean now.
Hey, it's gonna be Tevin Coleman's year, guys.
Why? What happened?
He rushed for like 3.
It's one play in the second quarter of the first game.
Yeah, he said he was gonna have a better year than Devonta Freeman. Get that
Write it down.
Get that on record.
Right? Yeah. Start writing down the crazy things we say about this football season.
I'm not.
I said-
You're the only one who said any dumb shit.
Matthew Stafford, bad
You said
year.
the Falcons are going 2 and fucking 14.
I said the Falcons won't win the division. But we'll talk about the division winners after.
Who's gonna win the division? New Orleans?
No, the Bucks.
Yeah, the Bucks.
I don't.
All right, let's go. We have any more Giants talk? I think it'll be.
We didn't have any to begin with.
I think it'll be a 3 to 7 point victory for the Giants.
I think the Giants win 38-13.
It's never.
You're an idiot. It's never like that.
5
The Giants
years.
could be worlds better than the Cowboys, and it'd still be like 10-9.
When have the scores ever been 10-9?
Last year.
I'm sure we've had close game. What was it, 10-7 last year?
In like 2010, 11, it was always like 38-35.
Have the Giants ever had a 16-9 game?
No, have they ever won? Besides the
You don't
Browns
get it.
last year.
That's a WNBA score at the start of the second half. Leads the score with 4. That's why she makes $7,000. It's one of my favorite Family Guy things ever. That's up for the fan to decide. And then they cut to the crowd. It's one guy who goes, "Yay!" It's so fucking funny.
Why did the fans sound like he had Down syndrome?
I mean, come on.
They're watching WNBA.
Is this minor skill worth being so unattractive? That's for the fan to decide. Yay! Oh, who's the fucking? Yeah, Matt Ryan's gonna suck this year, guys.
Just because he ran for 10 yards doesn't mean he's
fucking
good.
already
I didn't
over
actually
his-
say he's going to suck.
Yes,
I
you
still
did.
said he's going to be good.
Hey, he got a lot of money. He's gonna fucking suck.
He didn't get that much money on the offseason.
So in the Eagles game, apparently,
Oh
that's
my
a
God.
terrible.
What's going
interception.
on?
A lot of interceptions week 1.
Ronald Darby got injured.
By the
for
way,
the
week
Eagles.
1 started, so Alex
Ronald
can
Darby on the
officially
Eagles.
Alex can win the fantasy league, and he officially cannot win the money because he didn't pay.
You still haven't paid?
No,
No.
the only one who hasn't paid for his NXT ticket either.
I'm waiting for the day of NXT to pay. I actually have an interview tomorrow at Michael's Craft
Devonta
Store.
Freeman, wow, what a fucking man! He's gonna suck this year.
He has 1 touchdown. I didn't say he's going to have
Already
no
off to an
touchdowns.
amazing start. He's gonna suck this year.
Captain Literal Man again. Just because I said he's going to have a bad year, he thinks he's never going to score a touchdown.
No, he shouldn't have. That's a bad year. If you score 1 touchdown, it's a great year. I have no touchdowns.
None of them had a year, let alone a great year or a bad year.
I'm pretty sure '94 was a pretty good year. Went to WrestleMania.
I was born, so
Pretty
yeah, it
good
was
year.
very good.
Oh no, that year sucked. I take that back.
Baseball was on strike.
It's true. I don't understand how you have a CBA that ends during the season. Wouldn't that be like a thing? You're like, maybe we should make sure it doesn't end during the season. Like, how dumb are you?
You would think.
Who?
You
What's
would
going
think.
on here?
Kirk Cousins, Russian.
He's going to get injured.
Oh, Kirk Cousins is dead. Oh, he's back up.
For who?
Oh, that's Ronald Darby.
Oh.
Who the fuck's Ronald Darby?
The guy whose
Ooh.
ankle just snapped in half.
Ah!
Oh, God.
Oh, he just rolled it. He didn't even get stepped on or
That's-
anything.
that-
Rolled
nope.
ankles are the worst.
That no. I vote no on that. That just looks.
That was terrible. That's so gross.
That's worse than seeing Clint Malarchuk get his throat slit.
God, for our two
Is that the
listeners,
goalie?
YouTube Ronald Darby's injury, and you're going to see his ankle snap in half.
They probably have already seen it by now.
That and knee injuries to me are worse than like somebody getting fucking cut and bleeding. Like that's just the worst. Ugh.
What about
Oh God.
what was his name? Kevin Ware on Louisville? The bone sticking
fucking
out.
Anything breaking like that. John Brown, 0. Go fuck yourself, dude.
I can't check it because I don't have the password to your Wi-Fi logged in on my phone, and it's like
my
a million letters.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I am projected to do so bad in so many leagues.
I
don't understand.
Anything else on Giants Cowboys?
Well, I
The
think
Giants should win.
the Giants should win.
But Matt picked the Cowboys.
But Matt picked the Cowboys because he has no faith in his team.
always
Just so if
pick
the
against
Giants
them.
lose,
It's
he
bad.
can be like,
It's bad.
"Oh, at least I got it
It's
right."
bad luck. I don't like doing that. I'm the worst luck.
If I
I
thought
don't
the
think anything
Cowboys,
you do as
My
the
dad
affects the Giants.
when he used to do Survivor football, he picked the Giants to win every week just because he's like, I'm going to root for them. I'm going to pick them to win. So I do the
That's
opposite.
kind of true.
I do the opposite. And then if they win, I'm like, holy fuck, they actually did it.
You're the worst type of fan, both of you.
why am I? If the Cowboys I thought were going to win, I would pick them. I don't think they're going to win
I
this
know.
week.
No, you wouldn't.
But you never believe in your team, even when they're nasty. 11-1. Yeah, we suck.
And how'd that playoff game go? We came back from the depths of despair and we got fucked.
well, you played a
It
fucking...
didn't mean your team sucked.
They sucked that game.
You played
It
it.
didn't. Well, the defense did. Your
The
offense
defense
was
always
unreal.
sucks. The defense always sucks. All right, so I will say
That was one
thing.
of the best. Well, first of all, one of the best games ever.
Oh, yeah, that was an
Second of
amazing
all,
game.
was one of the best comebacks to not win.
If that was any team but the Cowboys, that would have been one of the greatest games ever. That was one of the worst defeats I've ever experienced. Not as bad as the goddamn field goal, bobbled snap, and Jordan Babineau tripping up Tony fucking Romo.
What about the fucking loss to the Giants the first time? Well, the only time they played in the playoffs.
You mean when Romo threw the interception in the end zone in the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't as bad.
To RW.
That wasn't as bad.
And then I
Quarters?
got you and Kiak in the same room, and I played that on DVD. Ed, you got... I don't know what you said. Kiak just walked out.
What is
angry.
Kiak a Cowboys fan?
Yeah, he's a faggot, too.
But I'm not a douchebag Cowboys fan like he is.
No, because you don't... You're like, my team sucks, even though they're like 13-3.
Every Cowboys fan that doesn't live in Texas is a douchebag.
I take offense to that.
Why did you like them? Because
Brit-
they were
does
good.
Does Britton count because he was from Arkansas? But he's
Okay,
a
that's
Cowboys
close
fan?
enough. If you live in the South,
Nah, he's a
Wait,
fucking.
if you
he's
don't
a fucking
have-
loser.
fat, ugly piece of shit.
Hey, Britton, he said it, not me.
I'm quoting Matt. I'm not. I don't believe it.
Nah, that's not true.
You're a handsome man,
Wait,
Britton.
who was that? Just missed a field goal. The Bills. Fucking
missed?
idiots. It's only
Was it wide
7-3.
left? Was it Scott Norwood?
No, that was wide right.
I know, I'm kidding.
I was gonna say.
I don't think he was kidding. I think
Giants
he
should have lost.
Was his
that
name
game.
actually Scott Norwood? Did I get that name right?
I have no idea.
Scott Norwood? Yeah.
All right. So,
Why am I a douchebag? Because I'm a Cowboy fan.
because
I
you're not
take offense
from
to that.
there.
All
Okay,
Cowboys.
are you an LSU fan? You're not from LSU.
That's college football. It barely means anything. I'd be a UConn fan if they were a team.
They're a team. We won a bowl game once.
Yeah.
Dan Orlovsky was the quarterback.
It's
but-
more because
Wow.
they're colorful, and I like their NFL players. Let's go, baby, Redskins. I'm only saying that because I picked them, not because I like them.
Did you feel dirty saying that?
I honestly, if I had to not hate one team in the division, it's the Redskins.
Was that a pick six?
Yeah. He's in the end zone.
I didn't know. I didn't.
Was
I
it
just
an
saw
interception or
him.
were
I
they on
just saw
offense?
him in the end zone. I didn't see how it happened.
Carson Wentz is out there celebrating. Yeah, it was a pick six.
Matt, what team do you hate the least in the division? The Redskins?
It's because they have like the least history with the Giants. Nobody cares.
Well, they
about
used to have the
Redskins.
most history, didn't they?
I've always hated Dallas.
I feel like when
And everyone hates Philly.
yeah,
Dallas fans are just the worst.
No,
Where are
Philly
you from?
fans are
Where are
actually
you
the
from?
worst.
I'm from San Diego. I'm a huge Cowboys fan. Go fuck yourself, dude. Have you ever been to Dallas? Nah.
I have.
Yeah, after the Cowboys.
What?
After you became a fan.
I've been to Dallas.
not like you
Doesn't
went-
mean I have to like them.
Fucking like people like Griff. Oh, I was in Florida and the Patriots were in the Super Bowl and I just liked them and so I started watching them. Fuck you.
At least he's from Toronto. He
Be a
doesn't have
fucking Vikings fan.
Bills.
Yeah, or
Close.
Bill. Yeah, Bills are closer. Yeah, there you go.
I don't know. I mean, did you like watch the Cowboys as a kid and you were like, "Oh, they're good"? Is that why? I forget. You've definitely said it on the podcast before too.
Because of how much my brother and father hated the Cowboys, I started liking them.
Yeah, you're
because
the
of that.
absolute worst person in the world.
I'm not.
And then I got hooked on them.
I'm dead serious. I would have disowned my son if you did that.
I just wouldn't watch
would've-
football with my son.
I mean, geez,
disowned you.
the first time the Cowboys won the Super Bowl in the 90s, I was like 5.
Like, do you have any idea how much your dad is probably disappointed in you? Just like he just must hate
Trust me,
you.
he was disappointed in me for a lot of other
He
things
just-
in my
yeah,
life.
but that must be the worst one. It's like I have Giants season tickets for like 80 years, and you're a fucking Leon Lett sucking douchebag.
Nice Leon Lett reference. I would have also accepted Nate Newton.
I just watched his stupid play from the Super Bowl where he fucking held
the ball out. Yeah.
Or the one where they were it was snowing in Dallas and he fucking went to pick up a dead ball for no reason against the Dolphins.
And
That was when linemen were just fat fucks.
He slid on the ground, kicked the ball forward. The Dolphins recovered it and then kicked the game-winning field goal.
Kicking the ball forward. Louisiana Tech. That was Louisiana Tech, wasn't it?
I don't know. I sent it to you.
It was LA Tech, unless that means Los Angeles Tech.
Yeah, I don't know, but that was the craziest.
It was
thing.
a legitimate third
In goal
Matthew
on the
Stafford got too much
7-yard
money.
line.
He's going to suck this year. Already a touchdown.
Was that to Marvin Jones Jr.?
Yeah, it was.
Well, he'll not ever have another touchdown for the rest of the season.
Why is he on your fantasy team?
Yes, he is.
Well, what was it? Louisiana Tech, you said?
It was LA Tech.
LA
It
Tech
was
was
a
Louisiana
legitimate third and 93. Like when the guy kicked it 20 yards, I thought it was like I thought it was like wind blowing it, but the guy kicked it and
A bunch of times. They kept picking it up and dropping it.
Third and 93. I wonder what they did on. Oh well, it was third and 93. So how many yards do you think they got on that next play?
5.
89 yards.
I mean, they were only down by 43 points at that point.
I mean, what do you do
No,
in
it
that
was the team that
situation?
was winning, wasn't it?
No, I'm pretty sure the team that was winning by 43 is the one that.
It's Mississippi State.
What
I thought they were the
you
one
have
on
to have
offense.
you have to
I
have.
don't remember.
I don't remember.
What's the
either.
minimum amount you have to have on the line? 3 guys.
I
3.
believe 3.
So you think they just rushed 3 and then dropped like everyone else 70 yards back?
Probably.
You think they were that concerned when they're up, up or down by 40 with like 30?
Play to win the game, man.
Hello. All right.
You think they practice that in practice?
Guys, this might not come up, but we're gonna play a third and 93. Let's do this.
You're gonna kick the ball 35 yards to the other end zone.
Ooh, who was that?
Coach, you really think we should be practicing a
that-
third and 93 play?
Wait, who's this Texans quarterback again? Savage?
Tom Savage.
Jaguars are fucking gonna do this, baby.
Because of Leonard Fournette.
Tom Savage is gonna get benched for Deshaun Watson by halftime.
I gotta look
Can't
up
believe
on my
there are two
tweets what I
Deshaun's in
tweeted.
this fucking
Who's
league.
gonna win the divisions? So I'm guessing Adam Schefter
36
goes to
total
Cuba
yards.
every week on vacation, right? Is that what that means?
He must.
You don't
That's
get
why
it, right?
Beckham's gonna
You know,
play.
They just got like destroyed by a hurricane. You know,
Yeah.
that Hurricane Irma. It's fucking
no, I
destroyed.
get it.
I don't think you do.
I just was hoping he goes there on vacation.
Plus, also, he didn't say that. His source said that.
I know, but I was hoping his source knew that he goes to vacation there. We're referring to a
Howard?
tweet Adam Schefter said, ask chances of Odell Beckham playing tonight versus Cowboys. One source texted, what are the chances you're going to Cuba next month for vacation?
What's his face? The bald guy on fucking Fox. Who's that guy? Jay Glazer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was the one who said he got upgraded to questionable.
He's on Ballers all the time. Love Jake Glazer.
I love Ballers.
It's a great show. I haven't watched season 3 yet, though.
It's on demand.
I know I'm waiting for it to finish so I can just binge watch it.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Because if I start, there's short episodes.
Yeah, they're only like
Otherwise,
25 minutes. You
they're
can bust
addicting
through
to
the
watch.
entire season in like 8 hours.
And you don't I feel like there's no substance in most episodes.
You don't get like emotionally invested.
Yeah.
Like,
There's no
Just-
substance in something The Rock does. What a shock. I'm so
The Rock's
surprised.
Awesome.
Yeah, name a movie of substance he's done. Nothing.
Walking Tall. You're welcome.
Gridiron Gang, was that him?
I don't think
Yes,
so.
it was.
But fucking Walking Tall a little bit. That was like
Baywatch
that was
was pretty funny.
pre-steroid Rock.
The Rundown with Sean William Scott.
Yeah, there's no substance in that one. I'll give you the fucking.
What
the
about,
fucking Walking Tall? But
What
that's
about the
it.
one about like the world ending or some shit?
Yeah, no,
Fucking
that's no real substance.
Skywalker. That's his new movie. That he has
So
to come
does
out
everybody
yet.
remember the arcade game back in like the 90s, 80s, Rampage?
Yeah, I had played that for
We have the
N64.
N64 Rampage.
They're
yeah.
making that into a movie, and The Rock is starring in it.
Unnecessary.
I'm not even kidding.
What was it about monsters destroying buildings?
Yeah,
Yes.
there was
Why-
no
why do you-
substance in that
why do you-
game,
why
let
do you
alone.
why do you make that into a movie?
It's coming out next year.
Dude needs to chill the fuck out and stop making shit.
He's also Skyscraper. He's also in the new Jumanji movie.
Yeah, that looks terrible.
All right, let's
I
fucking
saw that preview.
Pain and Gain. That was
No,
a
that
great
was-
movie.
Oh, one of the worst movies I've
That
ever
was a
seen.
great Mark Wahlberg.
One of the
Also,
worst.
no substance.
So
in that.
disappointing. No, that was a cool story.
Yeah, but it's
Why
no,
was that
like,
movie
fucking,
bad?
Like
I just
deep thoughts
I
to
thought
it.
it was so weird.
Oh, it was a true story though.
I know.
totally didn't
Well,
take
the Rock's
steroids for that
character
either.
was put together through like 3 or 4 people.
Still
Or
fucking
two or-
crazy though
No.
that actually happened.
Oh yeah, no, but I'm saying like there was more than 3 of them, and the Rocks I think took characteristic traits from like a couple of them, like of the minor characters.
Oh, and the movie about the end of the world, I believe, was San Andreas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
video game was better.
Apparently, San Andreas was really good.
Central Intelligence with Kevin Hart. I know that movie didn't have a lot of substance, but it was fucking hysterical.
I didn't see it. I actually kind of wanted to though.
It's on HBO like
Marcus
every other
Mariota
day.
drops back, throws it in the air, and intercepted.
nice
batted
defense.
down. All right, let's go. Divisions.
Should we start with the AFC?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's start with the shitty conference.
So AFC East.
Patriots and win the fucking
Yep.
conference.
Patriots.
Patriots.
It's over already, literally.
AFC North. I am gonna say
Name all the teams.
Bengals, Browns, Steelers, Ravens.
Steelers.
Steelers, but the Bengals are going to be sleepers. Just fucking watch.
I say Steelers.
Yeah.
Steelers, yeah.
Steelers did a shit ton.
AFC South. Titans, Colts, Jags, and Texans.
This is the Titans division to fucking walk away with.
Texans.
This is the Titans for me, so I go Titans.
Picking Texans.
Texans with that Tom Savage-led team.
They'll figure out Deshaun Watson.
And then AFC.
What, is he going to be fucking Dak Prescott?
No, but he'll be good enough to
AFC
win the worst division in football.
The Titans are good. They're very good.
All right.
And I think the Jaguars are going to be better than people expect them to be.
I always expect them to be good, and then they're always
Who?
bad, so I'm not
The Jags.
expecting anything.
Exactly. I hope they're
I
good.
picked them to
like
make the
them.
playoffs last year, and they fucking let me down.
Tommy Coughlin.
All right. And then the West.
Chiefs, Raiders, Chargers, Broncos.
It's going to be between the fucking
I picked the
Chiefs and the
Raiders.
Raiders, but I think the Raiders are going to win it.
I pick the Chiefs. So now, based
Wild
on
card.
that, who do you think the two wild
You
cards
picked
are
the
gonna be?
Chiefs
Chiefs,
based on
Bengals.
last week, whatever day that was.
I tweeted this before the game.
Fucking Ramey. He said last week he was going to pick the Broncos, and then he saw the Chiefs and was like, "Oh no, I'm picking them."
All right.
Wild
so
card are going to be the Chiefs.
Chiefs, Bengals is my two wild cards.
I don't even know another good team in the AFC. Who else is there?
The Ravens, the Bengals, the Broncos, the Raiders,
I don't know if I trust the Broncos to get in.
the Texans.
Definitely not. I'd have to say it's either the Bengals or the Broncos. I'll go with the Broncos because they have a good defense.
And the other wild card?
and
You picked the Chiefs.
Yeah,
But you
I
picked the
go-
Raiders to win the division, right?
yeah.
I go Raiders and Ravens for the two wild cards.
Yeah, Ravens are ass. All right.
Thanks for shitting on that for me.
That's Chris
NFC.
Parnell. Anyone know who that is?
That's
an
Bob.
actor.
That's Bobby
I
Parnell.
know who
He
Chris
went.
Parnell is.
He's an actor.
He was on
Yeah, from
SNL.
what? Yeah.
Um,
What else? Is,
He
he's
was
a
in
fucking
21
Archer.
Jump Street as
Archer.
the music teacher.
He's an Archer.
What's Archer?
Kill yourself.
You know what Archer is.
I just wanted to see him get angry.
Okay. NFC.
But you probably never seen an episode of Archer, have you?
No, I've actually watched quite a few.
What, like 3? That seems like
four,
quite a few
maybe.
for you.
So NFC East: Cowboys, Giants, Eagles, Redskins. I think the Eagles win the division.
Giants.
You're so fucking stupid. I hate you. The Eagles. Come on. It's going to be Dallas or the Giants. I'm going to flip this. Dallas. No, fuck. The Giants should win the division, but I don't want to jinx it.
Fournette, get in there.
I think the Giants and Cowboys will tie with the same record, and then for some reason the Giants will win the division. I'll just go with that.
All right.
The ESPN predictions had the Giants going, I think, 11-5, and the Cowboys 10-6. I looked at
think
the Giants' schedule. I could see them going anywhere between
4.
not even remotely close. I could see them going 8-8.
No chance.
Pull up their schedule.
We're good. Next.
They don't have an easy schedule though.
The
We
Cowboys.
play to our competition.
The Cowboys have one of the toughest schedules in the NFL this year.
Well, don't we have the same schedule except like 2 teams are different?
No,
Cowboys play a much tougher schedule.
you play
Come on, that had to be Leonard Fournette.
play the exact same like level of your competition. Like division winners play division winners. Second place.
I
teams
thought that was
plays-
only for 2 you play like everyone plays a couple of the
you
same
don't-
division.
You play like 4 or 5 different games. Josh McCown has 3.4 points in ESPN or whatever fucking NFL league.
All right, next.
Awkward silence.
Next is
Why don't you just move your microphone closer to your computer?
the NFC North. Because my computer has loud typing, so when I'm typing, I don't want it to come
I
over.
want to
and-
hear that. It'll put me to sleep.
I hate you. Bears, Lions, Packers, Vikings. I think this one's pretty obvious.
Bears, Lions,
Bears.
Packers, Vikings.
Packers.
Obviously the Vikings.
So we have a Bears and a Vikings.
No, it's the fucking
Packers.
Packers.
duh.
Oh, they're challenging.
They said he didn't get in.
You know, I gotta say, whoever just threw that red flag on the field should be the quarterback for the Texans.
It was a Jaguars.
It's the Jaguars.
He should be the quarterback for the Texans still.
Oh, I don't think he got in. Whatever. What's next?
So we all picked the Packers?
NFC South. This is where I think we're gonna have some different choices: Falcons, Saints, Bucks, Panthers.
Bucks.
Falcons.
Bucks.
Falcons watch.
What's
No.
the Falcons watch?
No hangover for them. Fucking Matt Ryan's pissed.
Last division. Rams, Cardinals, Niners,
Seattle
Seahawks.
is a Rams Cardinal. Seattle, just because the division sucks, but I want to pick Arizona, but I know they're not
Seattle.
going to win it.
Seattle.
Yeah.
And the wild cards.
Either the Giants or Dallas, whatever team I picked to win that day.
Guess who I picked? Cowboys Falcons.
And then the Bucks is the other wild card.
Falcons and Cardinals.
Is that Mike Wallace?
I think the only way the Cardinals make it is if Seattle has a bad year and they win the division.
Is that
Jeremy Maclin.
Yeah,
Fuck
wow.
that guy.
All right, and what do we have? So, what do you guys
All right,
have as
can
the
I change my
the
pick on the
championship
Bengals?
games?
I'm going to get rid of Andy Dalton on my fantasy team.
What do you guys think the AFC and the NFC championship game will be?
Patriots versus it doesn't matter.
Patriots, Raiders for me, and Giants, Packers.
Patriots,
And then
Raiders.
Giants, Raiders, Super Bowl, and the Giants win.
Yeah, it's not happening ever.
Wow.
Patriots. I don't even remember who I picked, to be honest. I don't know who I picked. Nobody's writing it down. You just wrote down the fucking who we picked for this week.
Well, I just said it because I tweeted it.
I actually kind of think Patriots Raiders, although I feel like the Raiders are going to end up shitting the bed.
I go Patriots Chiefs.
Fuck this. He just stole what I was going to say. I was going to say, fuck it, let's go Patriots Chiefs rematch. Chiefs beat them again. No, not happening.
And then in the NFC,
Patriots
you said-
Chefs.
I said
Giants,
Giants,
Packers?
I'm going Packers Seahawks.
I would say Packers Seahawks as well.
Now you rip me off.
And I think the Super Bowl
Get
would
in
be.
there, Leonard.
You want to go with the Seahawks Chiefs Super Bowl?
I actually think it'll be
Did
Chiefs.
he really not
Packers.
get in again? How can you tell? There's like a billion guys.
Let's go, Leonard Fournette.
I pick Chiefs Packers Super Bowl, and Packers win the Super Bowl.
I'm picking Patriots Packers, and then I'm picking
Packers
the
aren't even that good. I mean, their offense.
Their
is
offense
amazing.
is ridiculous.
Yeah, their defense is terrible.
But I don't think there's as many good
There
defenses in the NFC to stop them.
There's not any. Yeah, the teams I picked, Seattle, I don't think is going to be as good as they have been.
If the Giants played the Packers would destroy us again.
No, we've improved.
How did we improve? We lost that fucking one guy, and we didn't gain anyone.
Well, we got Ingram, so it's a pretty solid
On
tight
defense?
end. No, our defense is one of the best in the league.
Yeah, and we didn't
We
improve.
lost one. We lost our worst starting lineman.
We lost one guy, didn't add anyone.
We didn't need to add to replace him.
So
We had
nobody repeats.
we have
that good. Nobody's that good 2 years in a row.
Okara, what's his name? Okara to replace Hankins. He was good when he played for JPP.
Yeah.
Okwara is his name.
People aren't expecting much from the Giants defense. And he missed. Way to go. That's
You miss an extra point.
I don't understand. They
It's
missed
30
so many.
yards.
But still, that should still be a.
If it was a 30-yard field goal, he would have made it. Can't believe the Jets kicker's Chandler Catanzaro. He was awful last year.
Did everybody see that
Seven-
Sebastian Janikowski got put on IR by the Raiders?
Yeah.
Why? What happened?
Something with a back injury right after he restructured his contract to still
Wait,
get paid.
Nice.
did he restructure it?
Yeah, he finally did.
Fucking loser. You want to get to the When Nature Calls wrestling shit?
Another batted ball interception for Andy Dalton.
3 picks in the first half for Dalton.
Oh my God.
Yeah, how's that Bengals pick looking right now, guys? He's probably going to go off in the second half, though.
He is actually my starting quarterback in one league.
Andy Dalton.
What does he have?
Yeah.
How many points? Negative.
0.08. Wow. 3 interceptions and
That's
2
GPA
rushing
in
yards.
college.
What?
0.08.
He
Nah.
wishes it was that high.
Yeah.
Is that Charkandrick West?
Wow. So
No,
much
it's
for the-
Terrence West. He's on my bench.
I need to find a backup quarterback for this league.
Josh McCown, baby.
Anyone. Holy fuck. Yeah, Lardo.
Hey, you have your Wi-Fi on your computer?
I don't have the password on.
Oh, you don't save it?
Why don't you save it? I have to
It
send it to you
didn't-
every week.
Didn't save. You have it? Send
Yeah,
to
I
me
have
again.
it. I have to fucking save it. The fucking faggot cat knocks out the internet once a week.
Whoa.
Your cat is a faggot. You know it. You tell me she's a fucking little bitch.
You're not supposed to say that name on the radio.
Oh, yeah, shit. Well, when somebody
We're
knocks
not
out
on the
your
radio.
Podcast
We're on the
either.
radio now? Shit. Sorry, FCC.
Oh my.
Your cat is a fucking jackass.
She's a bitch.
Why do you put the router where she can kick it?
She steps on it.
I don't know how. I need to go up there and look where it is to assess the situation.
So if this was the TV stand, the router's on the ground behind it. She can only step
Wait, it's behind the TV?
by the TV. Yeah, it's behind the TV.
Isn't it like you don't have? Oh, you probably don't have a desktop up there.
No, she doesn't turn the router off. She turns the power strip off that the router's attached
Why
to.
don't you put like something over it?
I have. She still does it.
Can you
Put like
text it
fucking.
to me?
What are cats like allergic to? Put like fucking dog turds around it or
Is that
some shit.
Martavis Bryant? Nope, it's Antonio Brown.
What do you need the internet for? You have Stat Boy.
I can't go on my fantasy team. Yahoo Fantasy app won't let me go on without the Wi-Fi.
Good, you don't fucking need it. If you turn Wi-Fi off, you can get on it.
No, I can't because Wi-Fi is off. It says must be connected to
Your
Wi-Fi
phone
to access
fucking
the app.
sucks. I can turn Wi-Fi off and get it.
Try it.
I can't have. Well, how am I supposed to send it to you?
Text it
Text
to me.
it?
Facebook it to me.
Then I have to type it out. I'm not doing that. It's so
Facebook.
many fucking letters.
Send it on
Take
Facebook.
a picture of it on your phone.
You can get on Facebook without.
Yes,
fucking
it's
Wi-Fi.
just it says you must be connected to the internet to use Yahoo Fantasy Sports. Please check your connection signal strength and try again.
Did you shut down and then restart?
Yes, my Wi-Fi is off.
Shut down the app.
Yes.
So I'm checking my Yahoo Fantasy team right now, guys. We're gonna see how bad I'm doing.
You only have one team, or you have that
I have the
two-team league.
4-sport whatever the hell. Tyrod Taylor is my starting quarterback because
feel
I
like-
did not start Deshaun Watson since he's not the starter yet.
I feel like this is the 8th time I've sent it on your Facebook messages. I guarantee you it's there.
Maybe.
Did you even look?
No.
Antonio
text me?
Brown's getting involved now. They just said
Yeah,
6 catches.
Yeah, for what, 8 yards?
Martavis Bryant, I think they said, was doing a line of coke on the sideline.
Probably.
All right.
Well, I'm starting the fucking list of guys who've shit themselves during matches.
Darren Young.
No, somebody who dropped a deuce, and then 8 guys have shit, and 7 guys have pissed. Dropped a deuce. Apparently CM Punk did.
Yeah,
He admitted it. It was on a
admitted
SmackDown episode.
Yeah, it's because they were giving him fucking what's it called?
I shit my
Z-Pack.
pants on a SmackDown because that's what antibiotics do to you. All right. Wet himself. Obvious one. Everyone remembers Triple H with his fucking wet stain.
Don't go out with a full bladder, he said.
Fucking idiot. Stone Cold Steve Austin dropped a deuce once. Really?
Yeah, it was a Shockmaster. No, I don't know. A
What?
Shockmaster, Ringmaster.
What are you fucking... It was a dietary change for me, and I was in there working with Yoko, and Yox probably weighed about 600 or 700 pounds at
Sure,
the
it's
time.
yokes.
It's Austin. He pronounces Cesaro. When you're that heavy, 100 pounds doesn't really make a difference. He might have been 800. Austin said during the match, Yokozuna would pick him up with one arm and slam him down on the mat. The impact caused more than just his breath to escape. I'm lucky I wore black trunks. It was a gigantic shit, but I sprayed. What the fuck? He says that as soon as he felt it, he looked up at Yokozuna and told him to skip to the ending spot of the match. Austin running back to the showers as soon as it was over. He says on this day he can't remember who won the match.
I'm sure Yokozuna beat him.
Who scored, depending
Tight
on what
end.
year it was.
Probably in the 90s when Yokozuna was not dead yet. Like 96, 97.
Natalia wet herself.
Yeah, that was mentioned on an episode of Total Divas. She got kicked in the stomach by Naomi and she peed a little.
Yeah, it really
That's
wasn't a
not that
big
much.
deal.
Well, Yokozuna also dropped a deuce. That's not surprising. Look at him.
It was against Bret Hart, I believe.
They have the picture of him at WrestleMania. I think that's 10. Did a bonsai drop when he looked up and saw about the most horrifying thing you can imagine. Coming at you full speed, a massive poop stain across the bottom of Yoko's gear.
Who was
No.
under it?
Bret Hart.
During a match, in India against Bret Hart. They have a picture of him at WrestleMania. Wow, that sucks.
Yeah, but then Bret Hart rolled out of the way.
Wait,
and there
did
was...
Seth Rollins really wet himself? I thought he went under the ring and pissed in a Gatorade bottle.
Yeah, they mentioned that.
Rollins said one of the biggest wrestling mistakes was finding a creative place to urinate. Oh, so that's not really wetting himself. Fucking Sportster. Felt the urge during a tag team match with the other members of the Shield. So he snuck under the ring and relieved himself. So he didn't pee himself.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Not
So
to deviate from that, just wanted to tell you that I have the Cardinals defense, who has a sack, an interception, and a TD today.
Fuck you.
My defense is scoring the most points for me.
My team is nasty. I was supposed to project it to lose to lazy booking. I'm now projected to destroy him. Antonio Brown is projected to get 26 now. He's got 16 already. Leonard Fournette has 17 already. Projected to get 23. Tyler Eifert shit in the bed. Buffalo defense is playing pretty well. They got 16 points so far.
Sid also took a shit. Although that's an urban legend.
LeGarrette Blount on my bench has 10. Terrence West scored a touchdown on my bench.
Jim Ross wet himself?
Well, how else do you think an announcer goes to the bathroom?
Was he wrestling? That doesn't
No,
count.
he was at the announce desk.
He just pissed himself?
Yeah, if they're there for 4+ hours, when are they supposed to go?
You can go. Fucking just let Jerry do it for 2 seconds.
Of course, I'm going against the dude who has fucking Kareem Hunt.
Oh yeah.
So am I.
Tommy Dreamer dropped the deuce. Don't really care
And
about
I'm
that.
projected to win that now again. Marcus Mariota,
The
14.4.
Stephanie wetting herself that was a fucking. I remember that. It was just like a fucking shadow on her dress. I don't think she wet herself.
That turquoise dress,
Yeah.
whatever it was.
Tevin Coleman, 4.6 points.
Yeah, he's good. Andre the Giant dropped the deuce. Mr. Perfect wet himself. I got to see that one. That was after he died. It said they wet himself.
This is the most involved Matt has been with the podcast. I'm talking about guys pissing and pooping themselves.
Since
in
fucking,
ring,
the
it's
penis
hilarious.
eater.
Fucking deuce, Dusty Rhodes. I like how they call it a deuce. Like, what did you call the piss a domino? This fucking.
Oh, wow, the Jaguars defense.
Vince McMahon wet himself. What the fuck just happened?
I think the Jaguars got like a pick six or a fumble six.
Who was the only one who picked the Jags again? Yeah.
That was a. They're not sure if it was a forward pass or not.
Let's see the replay, the throw.
That's a fumble.
What? That's a forward pass.
I don't think his arm was. I think the ball fell out. I don't think he actually
The Vince
threw it.
McMahon one, they say when he wet himself when Austin shot him with that fake gun.
That was fake.
Apparently, they say he
What
really
they
peed.
say is that it's not above him to actually have pissed his
Oh,
pants.
but he did it on purpose at least.
But we don't know if it was real. I feel like it.
I would 100%
Then number
believe
one
that
is
he
fucking
drank a lot of water knowing what was obviously
John
the
Cena.
sketch, and then he peed himself.
Well, Sal pissed his pants in a fucking escape room. Nobody knows.
Nobody cares.
You fucking don't know then.
Wow.
Yeah, the Eagles are nasty, guys. Can't even tackle.
No one said the Eagles are nasty. You just said the Redskins.
Somebody picked them to win the division.
I picked them to win the division. Doesn't mean they're nasty. They could go 9-7 win the division.
Yeah, we know that won't happen.
I could easily see that happening. I don't think that. Pull up the Giants' schedule. If you tell me that they could not,
They're gonna lose to the Chiefs.
they could
the
easily go
Raiders.
8-8.
So I'm going to pull up the Giants schedule and the Cowboys schedule.
Fucking go, Washington.
I feel like we're gonna beat the Cowboys twice and split with the other two.
No.
Would that never happen? Because it happened last year.
Yeah, not gonna happen again.
Sure, you said the same thing last year, though.
Oh, the
That-
Giants are
did
the Monday
we,
night
did
game
we beat
next week?
Dallas twice the year before that?
No,
'Cause
but
I
you
don't
probably
think
would
so.
say that
So
would
no.
never happen.
Exactly.
Exactly, you would say it would never happen.
All right, so this week Giants play the Cowboys, obviously.
Win,
Next week Giants play the Lions
win.
at home
Yeah,
on
win.
Monday night.
Win, doesn't matter where it is. Win.
Giants at Philadelphia.
Loss.
All right, we're gonna split, so I'll take that one as a loss.
Giants at the Bucks.
Loss.
Win. I say we're gonna beat them. I still think we're better than them.
Home against the Chargers.
Win.
Should win that. I could see them losing that too.
You can see them losing every game, though.
No, I can't see them losing to fucking Lions.
Sunday night in Denver.
There's
Win. I don't think their offense is gonna score on us that much.
I don't think your offense is going to
They'll
score on
score
their
at-
defense.
I don't
Our
think they're
offense is good.
And the Broncos' defense is better.
How many years have we had a good offense and fucking?
This is
can't
one of
score?
them.
So after
we
the
can
Broncos, you get a home game against the Seahawks
We'll lose that one.
on CBS.
No, wait. At home game, I'll say we win that one.
So we're just gonna go for 14-2.
We're 6-1. Keep
Seattle's
going.
fucking. I'm counting that as
Seattle
a
on
loss.
the road's not that good.
Then you get a bye.
All right, we'll win
Loss.
that one.
Then coming off the bye, you get the Rams.
Win.
We always suck off the bye. That's a trap
At
game right
home.
there.
At home.
We should win that. That's
Next game at San Francisco.
we should
Win.
win that game.
At home the next week against the Chiefs.
Loss.
We'll lose that.
Your travel schedule sucks.
Wait, we're playing the Chiefs at home.
Yeah.
I say we're more likely to win that than the fucking in Denver.
Your travel schedule sucks, though. Like, you make multiple trips out west.
Okay, keep going.
Home against the Chiefs, then at the
Yeah,
Redskins.
so does fucking we play the West, so everyone does that.
At the Redskins, I'll say we'll lose.
That's a short week, too.
That's Thanksgiving,
You
isn't
play
it?
on Thanksgiving. So you play the Chiefs that Sunday, then you play Thanksgiving
Redskins are nasty, so we're gonna lose.
against the Redskins. Then,
Actually, no. I think we'll win that one. We'll lose at home.
then the next week, you're at Oakland.
Loss.
Then home against the Cowboys.
Loss.
Win.
Home against the Eagles.
So we
Loss.
lost the first one, so win.
Go back out west to play the Cardinals.
Win.
then come back home on New Year's Eve to play the Redskins.
Loss. Yeah, 12-4.
Idiotic. Absolutely idiotic.
Cowboys,
Absolutely no chance they go 12-4.
Giants.
10-6. If they went 10-6, I'd take that and run.
Then next week at Denver.
Fumble.
Loss.
Tom Savage blows.
Deshaun Watson's got
Jaguars
to
are
be the
going to the
quarterback.
fucking Super Bowl, guys. I am on the fucking bandwagon.
Deshaun
I
Watson
would love to see them win.
has to be the quarterback coming out of halftime.
Was it,
Jaguars defense is good. Like, we all knew that going
I don't think
in.
it's this good.
it shouldn't be
Well, I
outplaying
mean,
the Texans
it's
defense.
It's Houston. They're not playing against the Texans
I'm just
defense.
saying
They're
the
playing
Texans
against the
defense
Texans
isn't playing
offense.
well.
Tom Savage, ladies and gentlemen, terrible. Terrible.
All right, so 2 losses to start the season.
Wait, who are they? What's the second game?
At Denver,
So 1-1.
at Arizona.
They'll win.
So at least they don't have to make
They'll beat
multiple like they're already
Arizona,
there.
Yeah.
Home against the Rams.
Wait, what do you mean they're
Win.
already there? They're gonna go
Yeah,
back
you
home.
don't stay a whole week.
Yeah, but they have a much shorter trip than the
Yeah,
Giants
you have
ever
a
would.
shorter trip. So
Easy.
Doesn't matter. I don't care about that.
So home against the Rams.
Yeah,
win.
Home against the Packers. Loss.
Loss.
I think they're
Loss.
going to win that one.
Then the bye week.
Loss.
At the 49ers.
Win.
At the Redskins.
Win.
Yeah, they'll win that one.
Home against the Chiefs.
Loss.
At the Falcons.
Loss.
Probably a loss.
Exactly.
Although I bet you they beat both teams.
Home against the Eagles.
Win.
Win.
Home against the Chargers.
Win.
Win.
Home against the Redskins.
Win.
At the Giants.
They're gonna sweep the Redskins.
Yeah, probably.
At the Giants.
Win.
Loss. I already said it.
At the Raiders.
Loss.
Home against the Seahawks. Loss.
Win.
No, they'll probably.
They'll win that one.
At the Eagles.
Win.
Win. 8 wins.
No, I
I
have.
think no more than 8.
I have 6 losses, so 10-6. I miscounted.
That's what I think. Most of the division is gonna be like 8-8 to 10-6. That's what it's gonna be.
Should we check?
They'll
the
probably
Eagles
be
and
11.
Redskins?
They'll probably be 10-6, 11-5.
Because we play the Falcons, you guys don't.
I bet you the
Yeah, but
Giants.
the Falcons aren't going to be that good.
I bet you the Giants.
They're just going to be a wild card
I
team.
bet you the Giants and the fucking Cowboys finish 3rd and 4th, and the fucking Eagles and Redskins make the playoffs.
So now we're gonna look at the Redskins schedule. See who they're playing. That
Another
We don't.
missed short field goal. Pathetic.
is that Phil Dawson?
I don't
I
think
don't
he's a
know.
thing anymore.
I'm pretty sure that was Phil Dawson.
Well, they don't have Chandler Catanzaro because he's on the Jets.
Currently, Irma's doing 70 mile per hour winds. Shit.
Yeah. We hope everyone's safe and boarded up or evacuated.
In Connecticut.
So the long-standing forecast has actually a model of having Hurricane Jose hitting the Northeast directly in like a week and a half.
Great.
I mean, that's like
Did you
one
see
model.
that picture of Hurricane Andrew and Hurricane Irma? They were like, people laughed at Al Gore for saying this is going to create bigger storms. And like Category 5, Andrew was like that, and then Irma's like this. So yeah.
For those of you who can't see his
Fuck
hands,
all you
he made a
ass-
smaller
I did a small circle and then a circle with both hands. So, it's like
So it was basically
gigantic.
like a marble and then a softball.
Exactly. So people who talk shit about Al Gore and fucking Man Bear Pig.
Or
fucking
for
idiots.
our healthy eating people, a grape and a grapefruit.
Man Bear Pig. Man Bear
But
Pig.
don't worry, Donald Trump and the Republican Party don't believe in science, and global warming doesn't exist.
It doesn't, definitely
Let's
not.
Let's refrain from talking about politics on this podcast.
So looking at the Redskins schedule,
Who cares? They're not going to win.
they have an easy schedule,
Yeah, because they're a shitty team.
which is exactly why they're going to have a good record this
Wait,
year.
who are we talking about?
Redskins.
You said they were going to be good.
No, I said they're
You
going to
said-
be better
no,
than the
lie.
Eagles.
No, you did say they're going to be good.
Good? I said they're going to come in third. That's not good.
Third place could still be a wild card team.
No, I have the Giants and Cowboys making it. You already know my playoff teams.
I
I said they're going to be better than the
I
Eagles.
was just saying
So
that
wait a
third
minute.
place.
You
could
have
be-
the Giants and Cowboys making it. What does that have to do with the Redskins making it? 3 teams from a division can make it.
That's
Well,
my point.
I didn't mean to say Giants and Cowboys. Sorry. I meant to say Cowboys and Falcons.
Falcons are going to suck, though.
No, I didn't say they're going to suck. I just said they're not going to.
Falcons are going to suck. Redskins are going to be great. You heard it here first from Alex.
You heard it here first,
Why would I
folks.
pick the Redskins to be great?
You said it. I didn't.
I said specific players.
You said they were going to be
also.
otherworldly.
Tony the Tiger,
I think
great.
Kirk Cousins is going to have
You
a
said
good
they were
year
gonna be
again because they don't run
otherworldly
the ball.
You said Kirk Cousins was going to throw for 5,000 yards and 80 touchdowns
It wouldn't surprise me.
in a week.
I think that would be a record.
Not in one
You have
week.
to
That'd be a
check it, though.
record. Thanks, Kenny Mayne.
But wait, timeout. Like
Awkward
seriously,
silence.
Why on the face of the earth does anybody think the Cowboys are going to win at least 10 games? They're not.
Because they're good.
You probably last year said the same thing, and they were nasty.
Nobody thought that.
Nobody thought the Cowboys were going to be good
All right,
last year.
after week 7, you probably thought they were still going to.
After week 7, I thought they'd
10
win the
wins.
Super Bowl.
Did you? Because you never.
And that's why they ended up
You
starting
never
sucking.
think your
'cause I
team
got
is good.
I got confident and I got cocky.
That's exactly why I don't get confident or cocky in anything, in any walk of life.
Ramey is the guy whose team will be up 47 points with 2 minutes remaining, with the team has no timeouts, and he'd say, "It's not over." We
Hey,
I would say the same
Stranger
fucking
shit
thing.
has happened. Wasn't it that one time the Colts came back from like 21 down with like 3.5 minutes to go or something?
Fucking Giants blew a 58-point lead against the Niners in the playoffs one time.
I remember that. That was terrible.
Fucking Mariano Rivera blew Game 7 of the World Series. I said it was over. That was the last time I ever took anything for granted. I learned my lesson. I'm not an idiot. Walking around the fucking house screaming "for Pete" like a fucking moron.
Yeah, that's pretty stupid.
Yeah, it's something you would have done.
Yo, 4 Pete before the last out. Baseball, there is no time, so I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, time has a lot to do with it.
Yeah,
Time
if
is
there's
money,
2
baby.
minutes left in a game and you're up 47, and that team has no timeouts, I don't think they're scoring.
But if
47
the crowd
points.
rushes the field or something, then you could end up forfeiting. Stranger shit has happened.
Colts did it. They came back from 21 down with like 30 seconds left.
I don't know.
they just
if
say that?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I think he's making fun of you because I don't think that's true.
It is. They came back for like it was
It was like 3 minutes or something like that.
it was insane. It was one of the best.
Yeah, I said 2 minutes and 47 points. So that wouldn't be stranger.
I'm
than-
pretty sure no team in the last like 100 years has had a 47-point lead.
It was a 21-point rally
Exactly.
less than
That's what
4
I'm
minutes.
saying. Ramey would say, "We're gonna lose."
I wouldn't say we won until it was over.
No, but Ramey would say we're gonna lose this game.
He says that to get a fucking reaction from people.
Why? He has like
Just
15
like you-
Twitter followers.
Just like you saying like Redskins are going to win the division because
Yeah, 'cause I
sounds
totally
cool
said
if it
that.
happens. Is that intentional grounding? Talk about something.
There was a receiver in the area.
Where?
Oh, long field goal.
He'll probably make that, but miss a fucking extra point.
Yeah, he will.
16-14. What a fucking game.
Yeah, remember when the Redskins were down and out?
Yeah, you're your fucking division pick. I don't know what you
They're
want
not,
from me.
you fucking moron.
You actually did say the Redskins were going to be good this year, though.
Define good. Maybe 9 wins.
I don't like they did nothing
Okay,
to
so
improve.
time out. How is that even possible that the Redskins would have 9 wins, Giants are going to have 12, Cowboys are going to have 10? They play each other all like twice each.
Well, when I'm doing the schedule, I just consider it a split, 3-3, even though that usually doesn't happen. I just take one as a loss.
I said
one
we're
as a win.
splitting with the Eagles. We'll split with the.
So we're going to split
Redskins.
with the 2 worst teams and then
And
the
sweep
best
the
Yes,
Cowboys.
sweep
we
the Cowboys.
play the Eagles and the Redskins worse than we play the Cowboys every year.
every year.
So who's going to have the best game tonight between Giants and Cowboys? Who's going to be the player of the game?
Roger Lewis Jr. 2 touchdowns. You heard it here first.
You know. Evan Ingram, watch that.
Sterling Shepard.
Projected for 4 points in fantasy Yahoo leagues.
Well, actually,
watch.
I was
Can we
actually-
say defensive players?
Yeah.
Janoris Jenkins.
Yeah, Dak Prescott doesn't throw interceptions, so no.
He's going to throw
No,
3
but
tonight.
whoever
I
he guards is
guarantee
going to
you
get nothing.
If he has 1, I'll give you fucking $1,000.
All right.
Oh, yeah, let's take that bet.
But if he has none, you owe me $1 million.
That's a terrible bet.
That's a
What,
That's like Bart Scott betting a Ferrari that the Jets would
You
win
took
5
it before
games.
I finished, so.
Did he really do that?
Yeah, it was on the Michael K show when they were when no one was there. It was just like Don and fucking Bart Scott and Chris Canny, or it might have been when they were at the Jets. I forget. Look it up. You can find it. But Chris Canty's car is worth way less than fucking
Is
Bart
Evan Ingram
Scott.
even
Chris Canty
starting?
drives a Bentley.
Yeah.
Chris Canty bet Bart Scott is Bentley.
Who's the Giants' other tight end?
They got rid of Will Tye. He's now on the
Yeah,
Jets.
who's the other fucking tight end?
Oh, Lacoste. He's the 3rd string. I fucking forget who the second.
So-
Oh, Rhett Ellison.
Ingram's going to get a shit ton of playing time.
Rhett
He's also
Ellison.
like a receiver, so he's going to be good.
Yeah, and Ellison's a blocker.
He's still no Jason Witten, baby.
Jason Witten's terrible now, though. He does nothing. When was the last time he had a big game? 2004?
It's because Dak Prescott's weird. He doesn't throw to Whitney. He doesn't throw to Dak. He throws
Even
to
the
Cole
big
Beasley
games,
and-
even the big games he has against the Giants aren't that big. He just always seems to be open.
Last year, he had 69 catches for 673 yards.
That's awful.
What did that rank in tight ends? Probably 7th, 6th.
Wow. 58-yard field goal. Holy shit.
Who is it?
Was that Prater?
No, Prater's on the
Volcano.
somewhere else. Oh well. What were we just talking about?
How amazing Jason Witten is.
Oh yeah.
He's outside of his rookie season, he's never had a year where he's had less than 64 catches.
And he's never had a year where he had more than
Yeah, but
80.
if you have 64 catches for 64 yards,
What's the most
it's
he
not
had in a
impressive.
year?
Most he's ever had in a year was 110 receptions.
I'm shocked by that. How many times did he go over 100? One?
That was the only time.
I feel like receptions aren't that important.
He's had
compared to yards.
93 times.
Give me yards.
Well, you can't have
He's
any
got
yards
1,
if you
2,
don't
3,
catch the ball.
4,000 yard seasons. He's got almost 12,000 yards receiving in his
Look
career.
at Tony Gonzalez, who had like 300 or 400 catch seasons in a row, 1,000-yard seasons. I think it was 3. Like the only tight end to ever do that, I think.
Well, Tony Gonzalez is the greatest tight end.
Marcus Mariota.
He's no Jake Ballard.
Nothing. Thought he was going to throw a pick. All right. This was my pick for game of the week. I thought this was going to be exciting.
Mariota's having a decent game.
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah,
been
but
one
you
of my
picked
leagues,
him to
so.
have an amazing game. So
So right now, who's
looking better
Let's
than
see who's
Martavis
winning.
Bryant, though.
we got Antonio Brown,
It's only
6
14
targets.
to 7 Pittsburgh at halftime. How's that possible? They should be up 30 to nothing.
So Antonio Brown has 6 catches, 6 yards, 102 yards. Marcus Mariota has 133 yards, 3 rushes for 26 yards. And has he thrown a touchdown? Yes, and a rushing touchdown.
Bryant has nothing.
So who would you say is winning right now? Do I have to repeat them for you? You weren't listening.
I would say probably Mariota.
133 passing yards,
And a rushing
26
touchdown.
rushing yards, and a rushing touchdown. Over 6 catches for 6 attempts for 6 catches and 102
What
yards.
the hell's a 6 attempts for 6
I
catches?
would give it to Mariota.
6
'cause-
targets.
I would give it to Mariota just because he got the rushing touchdown.
How
All
many
right.
yards does Brown have?
102.
On 6 catches. But Mariota's
no
got
touchdowns?
But
Yeah.
Mariota's got a rushing touchdown.
If Brown had the touchdown,
He has
If
100.
Brown had the touchdown, it'd
He
be
has
Brown.
100 yards and a half. I'm going to give it to Antonio Brown right now.
but if he completes the game with like 112,
Well, and then obviously I'm giving him a first
still a
half
good
award.
game, though.
It's like getting an MLB All-Star. He had a great first half. Good job. That means nothing.
pretty much every All-Star.
Yeah, exactly. But NBA, at least, like, the guys who are on the team are usually good all year.
Well, yeah.
All right, that's the end of this week.
We're at an hour and 16 minutes.
We just spent an hour and 16 minutes just talking about the NFL.
And it's because there's nothing else to talk about.
But now here's the thing. Do we talk about our week 2 picks soon? In the middle of week 1?
We should pick the Thursday game, and then we'll do this. Are we doing this Saturday or Sunday again?
Next, fuck.
Isn't there an NEW?
We have NEW on the 16th. But
That's Saturday.
I'm off Saturday. We could do it before.
Preview the NEW before this is over.
I'm off Saturday, and I'm assuming you're not going to go.
I'm probably going to be able to go because I think Kate's going away.
So if she was here doing nothing, you wouldn't go?
Because she works Monday through Friday now.
So she's just going away?
Yeah, she's going to like her parents' cabin.
Half the time is like, yeah, I had to work for no reason today. It's like, oh, cool. Thanks for the heads up.
Well, I was at work this
Well,
morning.
let me
so-
know if Ramey can't go.
How?
Well, I mean, Jesus Christ. This week I was in Rhode Island. Next week I'm in Syracuse for the entire week. The week after that I'm in Jersey for the entire week.
Didn't
Then
they
I'm
call
in
it
Buffalo.
Zero
So when you say the
Qs?
entire week, does that include
Like
Saturday?
Tuesday, I come back like Friday.
Okay, good. So it
you're
doesn't
not-
affect the podcast.
No, it does not.
It's long. That's fine. It's good. I don't care.
I don't care if your week sucks as long as you're here by Saturday or Sunday.
So we can do it Saturday before NEW. What time's the show on Saturday?
I think I'll probably say like 7, which means like 9:30.
It might be a 4. Oh, it's a Saturday. So
Is it
won't
in
be
Bethany?
Yeah. Fucking the Kingdom's getting another tag title shot.
B. Brown. Oh, wow.
And they're gonna
Way
win.
Overthrew that to Martavis Brown.
I would hope so. It is at 7 p.m.
Roethlisberger just bombed it downfield to Bryant.
So we can
and he
record at
overthrew him.
any point on Saturday. I don't have to work.
All right, so we'll do Saturday at like 3.
No, so we have to do it at like 2. Then we
Okay.
record to 4. Then I can like jerk off and
What time is the show? 7?
7. I like
Alright.
spend usually like an hour jerking off.
Well, you finish after fucking
3
30 seconds and then
I'm
cry
going for the record of
25
most,
minutes.
Most times cranking it in one day.
Your record's probably 2.
I wonder what the record actually is.
25.
Wait, what's the card for NEW?
Hold
To
on.
be honest, I'm pretty sure that's the only match. Oh God!
What is?
So the Kingdom and then the Now.
Fuck it
Fucking
now.
Wrecking Ball Legursky versus Anthony Battle.
I'm busy. I don't think I can go.
And then we get Big Bacon defending his crown against none other than Brian Anthony making his return to Bethany. And
Oh,
that
Big
is-
Bacon
that is
beat
it.
Flip.
I'm pretty sure somebody said Flip's going back to the Marines, although he just signed with Ring of Honor, so I don't think that's accurate.
Oh, fucking.
I just like Big Bacon's theme song.
It is a good song. I forget what it is.
Me too. I
I
completely
think it's
forget
the
what
Lonely Isle singing something.
I think
Oh,
it's
is-
the Lonely Island too, but I
The
can't.
Lonely Isle.
Yeah, it's
the
Lonely
island.
Isle. That's how real people say.
Is it? I'm so. Oh fuck! What is it?
Da-na-na-na-na, something like that?
I think Randy put it on one of the mega mixes.
So it's
Oh, I'm so humble.
I don't know what it is. Fucking.
I don't remember.
You could name me anything that's not I'm on a boat, then I wouldn't fucking or Dick
Jizz
in
in
a
my
box.
pants.
Yeah, jizz
That
in my
one I
pants.
know.
Lonely
All right,
Island's
those
not.
three.
Wait, Dick in a box is not jizz. Is not Dick in a box.
Dick in a box is not Dick in a box.
Dick
is
in a
what you
box,
just
not
said?
Lonely Island.
It's fucking Andy fucking Samberg. Anything he does is Lonely
Is
Island.
it?
Yeah,
It's Andy
It's
Samberg.
him and Justin Timberlake.
yeah.
Wait, so those are the only 3 matches that are announced?
Oh, now Joe Flacco threw a tip pass. So a lot of interceptions in this Bengals-Ravens game. So that card sounds actually pretty bad.
That does sound terrible, actually.
Taven's never returning.
How was
He's
he
been
not
in Mexico
returned?
forever.
Yeah, he's teaming up with C.J. Parker and Michael Elgin.
He's always there though. Like every week he's there.
Yeah, it's his ring.
Him and Bennett. We
Him
never
and
talked
Michael
about Michael
Bennett.
Bennett being on fucking drugs apparently.
Prescription
Addicted to
drug-
prescription
pain
pain
killers.
pills. Hopefully he's getting help he needs.
They said she said he's doing better, I think. But yeah, that's weird to see that he gets signed and he's on TV every week now. And
If you were to suck a dick, how much would you charge?
how long?
Just what would you charge?
$500.
Oh, I'd suck your dick for free. So
Okay.
So those
I
are
miss
literally the only
Mikey.
3 matches announced.
I fucking miss Mikey. Where's that asshole? I wonder if he's fucking like he won't respond to a direct question, but he'll respond to like a
Something
random
that you
tweet.
tweet.
Yeah, I don't get it. And he doesn't listen. Who is that? AJ Green? Are we just gonna sit here for another hour, like doing commentary on the games? Because that's boring.
No, we have to talk about like the Thursday game at least.
Yeah, let's talk
What's
about
the-
next
what's
week's
the
Thursday
Thursday
game.
game?
We haven't talked anything about baseball yet.
Yeah, fuck baseball.
Yeah, I'm almost losing hope that we'll win the division.
Yeah, we're not.
Oh
winning
wow,
the
what a
division.
shock! What
I still think we will.
We've talked nothing about wrestling, and I've literally forgotten what happened.
We
This
talked
week in
about people
wrestling.
shitting their pants.
Nothing happened this week on wrestling.
Roman got destroyed again via promo. That's about it.
Roman? No, I think Roman did better that week.
He still got destroyed. I mean, he
remembered
couldn't
his
do any
lines.
worse.
But is everybody excited that John Cena, when he comes back, is going to feud with Jinder for the title and win it?
I don't think
We've been
that's
saying
happening.
that. We said that
Pretty
was
sure
going to
he's
happen
doing
at SummerSlam.
Bumblebee, and then he's up for like another major role, so he's not going to be around. Good. Fuck off. Get out of here.
That's
Sick
not
of you.
nice.
Fuck off already, dude. Get out of here.
I don't know. I can't remember now what Roman said in the promo, but I thought he walked away winning that one.
He called him a fake ass bitch a few times.
Yeah, all he did was swear, and it's like saying bitch on TV now is
Swore
cool.
once.
He just called him a bitch twice. He said.
The Thursday night.
I think he
game-
called him once in each promo, not 2 in one night.
The Thursday night game is actually pretty terrible.
Okay,
What a
well,
shock.
We still have to
They're
pick
all-
it.
Texans versus Bengals. Bengals all the way.
That's not that bad.
Well, considering how bad the Bengals are now, I don't know.
Yeah, but look at this.
Aren't
Andy
they
Dalton's
both
about to
getting
score-
shut out?
They're about to score a touchdown.
Yes.
I'm gonna pick the Bengals, just because they have to bounce back from this.
I might go Texans.
Texans on the road.
Because Texans will probably start Deshaun Watson.
I would hope that they would.
Bengals at home? No, I'll pick Bengals. Who are you picking?
Bengals.
So we all got Bengals?
Yeah.
It could change, though. These aren't locked yet.
Yeah, I mean, if they say that Deshaun Watson is going to start, then I might actually change my mind.
Yeah. Sean Kaiser just got eaten up.
I feel like
eaten
Deshaun
out?
Kaiser's actually having a halfway decent game.
That's a fumble. And the Ravens recovered. And
Jesus, the Bengals are fucking awful.
So, can I get a little credit for the Ravens pick I had there?
We'll see when the game's over.
I didn't think the Bengals were going to shit.
When the
bed
Bengals
this
end up
much.
winning like 28-20.
Probably. Fourth
It's
quarter.
looking good right now.
I have to play the "I'm So Humble" to see if that's the song.
All right, well, fucking sweet copyright.
Do they copyright a podcast?
Yeah, but they'd have to listen to it all.
If they listen to it.
I wonder if they do that or if it's just like an automated software where they scan like every video ever.
Probably. But some things don't get copyrighted.
Whoa.
Like Drake will, if you put a Drake song in it, it'll get copyrighted within 30 seconds.
It's because Drake's a fucking tool.
It just said Deshaun Watson's in the game now for the Texans. They took out Savage, baby.
Wow.
The Deshaun Watson era started after halftime. I called it.
That was quick.
That might be it. I don't fucking know. I don't care enough.
In
All
case
right.
anybody wondered, Clint Frazier on his rehab assignment in Double-A Trenton is doing terrible.
It doesn't mean anything, though.
2 for 17 with 10 Ks.
Well, he's not getting called back up.
He'll
be on the playoff
roster.
They actually expect him sometime next week.
He has to be on the playoff
To replace
roster.
who?
Clint Frazier will not be on the playoff roster.
He should be.
Aaron Hicks will be on the playoff roster.
You said he was done for the year.
Well, they said it's not as bad as the last time.
You told me he was done for the year.
I'd almost rather have Clint Frazier.
Yeah, that's
Then Aaron Hicks?
idiotic.
Aaron Hicks had a good start.
Well, come
got
on. He
injured and
said,
hasn't done
the
shit.
Redskins were going to win the division, so.
No one said that but you.
I'd rather have Clint Frazier than Aaron Hicks. Said no one.
So who would you have Frazier on the roster over?
I guess
Aaron Hicks, apparently.
Let's say Aaron Hicks isn't back.
All right. I don't know how many bullpen spots we have and how many bench, but you need Romine.
What do you mean? How many?
obviously.
We have the same 25-man roster.
No, I know.
But if
I
it's
don't know,
in the 1-game playoff, we probably wouldn't take 4 starting pitchers.
No, you wouldn't take. You'd take 2.
Montgomery wouldn't be on the team.
Yeah, Montgomery ain't going to be on the team.
Our bench players would have to be Romine, Torreyes, Frazier,
Which Frazier?
Todd, or Headley, whoever's. Well, one of them would DH, I guess.
Matt Holliday's DHing.
Oh, yeah. So, Frazier, Todd. That's 3. Do we have 4? 4, then Clint. Or 5. You can have Hicks, too. And then take away,
6 pitchers.
Yeah, we have Canley. We have Robertson, Chapman, Betances,
I think
Green, and Warren.
Warren's hurt, so he might not be back.
So
That might be
5.
I don't think Frazier's
I don't
on
think
the roster.
either of them are going to play in the game. Ellsbury's hot. They both haven't done anything.
It's also September
Look at Deshaun Watson go. He's creating things, baby.
September 10th. By the time we get to that wild card game, Ellsbury will be back to normal.
The wild card game is scheduled for October 3rd, if we make it that far.
Yeah, so
And it's going to be we'll be home, but if we make it that
We
far,
were also
if we
home
won
last
that
time.
game, we would actually play Cleveland.
Yeah.
Because Cleveland is the best team in the American League now.
Yeah.
oh, if we make it past that game.
Oh, wait,
well,
yeah.
I already said either way we're fucked.
Well, good. They won 17 in a row. Hopefully they win fucking
Either way,
a
we're
billion in a row and then fucking are due
Fizzle
to
out.
lose.
Either way we're fucked. Didn't I text you? We won the division. We go play Houston. We win the wild card game. We play fucking Cleveland. We're fucked either way.
Which team can beat Boston, though? I think Cleveland stands a better chance of beating Boston.
Well,
than
they're hot
Both
Houston.
will
right
beat
now.
Boston.
I don't think Houston will.
I don't know. Houston, they haven't really done much. But remember when the Dodgers were the best team ever?
And now they've
fucking
lost like 14 to
suck
15?
So bad now.
So I think we can say Chris Sale winning the Cy Young, not going to happen.
No, it's Kluber.
I think Kluber has a better chance of winning the Cy Young, and Luis Severino has a better chance of finishing 3rd in the Cy Young than Sale does of winning.
Yeah, it's already a lock. It's Kluber, Sale, Severino.
Already a lock. You heard it here first.
Well, if you look at Severino's stats now, he's actually just as good without the strikeouts as Chris Sale.
But that's pretty big.
Gave up 1 hit and 1 run yesterday. Couldn't get the job done.
But he has the
Fucking
most
guy.
starts of 1 run or less in baseball.
Pathetic that we
Wow.
can't score for him.
What are the odds he beats out Sale? 0.
Well, it's because Sale's got more wins.
And strikeouts.
Yeah, but nobody cares about wins anymore.
No, they care about strikeouts and WAR.
They care about fucking the sabermetrics bullshit. Fucking David
Like
Cohn,
Severino's got an
sabermetrics.
ERA under 3. That's amazing.
What is Sale?
2.76. Severino's 2.96.
Yeah, so one's more amazing. What's Kluber's, like 2.4?
2.5.
Jesus.
Jaguars are up 19 zip. Fuck yeah.
Whoa, Deshaun Watson shouldn't try to throw the ball anymore.
Should we talk about what we're getting for dinner tonight?
Oh,
And I don't
Lorenzo
know why you're
family.
wearing a fucking Tyrod Taylor jersey. It makes no sense.
I'm wearing a Lawrence Taylor jersey that I got at TJ Maxx
I
for
literally
like
just
15
thought it was a
bucks.
Tyrod Taylor.
I saw Taylor and I saw the fucking same
Pick
colors.
the
I was
Bills,
like,
guys.
why do
Come
you have
on.
Talk about. Does anyone have an obscure jersey? I have the most obscure jersey in my closet at home. It's a
What
former
sport?
New Orleans Saints football player that nobody would ever guess unless you're a faggot and looking it up. I said that word again. Sorry.
It's a running back, right?
When I see your face, Raymond, I just think that word instantly.
Is it a running back?
I just said a New Orleans Saints quarterback, didn't
Oh,
I?
you said quarterback?
Quarterback?
And this was like
Aaron Brooks?
Yes. How
Wait,
did
what?
you know
That's
that?
the only other quarterback I can think of that isn't Drew Brees. It's
I
one thing.
Why did
love
you
that
get-
fucking guy in high school. I love that fucking guy. Saints were like decent back then, and he threw for. Pull up his stats. I love
Aaron
that fucking
Brooks?
guy.
I don't even know who that is.
Guys, I have one that's even worse. It's
You
a
have
Cowboy
jer-
jersey.
I can't believe you have a jersey.
I have a couple of them.
Well, at least it's your team. I'm not a Saints fan.
Wait, you don't just have button-down T-shirts in your
No.
closet?
I went through my first jersey was actually Marshall Falk. Somebody on the Saint.
Quincy
Whatever fucking
Carter.
team he
Rams.
played on. Wow.
Quincy
Well,
Carter.
he was supposed to be like the future, wasn't he?
Yeah, so
Terrible.
Kaz Matsui on the Mets, but I don't think you see any Kaz Matsui jerseys.
Matsui.
Keigawa?
Oh God.
Fucking came in
Pull
first
up
game
Aaron.
wearing shades.
Pull up some Aaron Brooks stats.
But what made you want...
I
Aaron-
loved because he was fucking. I don't know. I guess I had a thing for black guys.
There's
accidentally
a lot of them in the
racist.
league. Did you get a
No,
Dante Culpepper
black
one?
black quarterbacks. There aren't. There are
Yeah,
very
you
few.
said black
quarterbacks.
guys.
Yeah, but there aren't that many black guys. They're all playing baseball.
You didn't get a Culpepper one?
Hey,
No.
look, there's an African American playing
What about
quarterback
Steve
right
McNair?
now. Oh, look,
Rest in
there's another
peace.
one.
I liked Aaron Brooks. I don't know why.
So,
Wow.
Aaron Brooks. Are we sure Aaron Brooks was
Yeah.
played football? Because when I just typed in Aaron Brooks, it brought me to Aaron Brooks, who plays for the Indianapolis Pacers.
Wow.
Averaged
Did it
5
say,
points.
did you mean Aaron Boone?
Wait, Aaron Brooks isn't that the fucking? No, that's not.
Tyrod Taylor almost rushed
Was he in the fucking and one mixtapes?
All right, now we got the correct Aaron Brooks. It's loading. He's only 41. Only played 8 years in the NFL.
Who would you rather have right now, him or Jared Lorenzen?
Jared
Aaron
Lorenzen.
Brooks.
Wait, no, he's about 500 pounds. So
Also,
I probably
give me
Aaron
a
Brooks.
black.
still on the
Give me a
team,
black
though.
athlete anytime over a white guy.
Over a fat
Wow.
white guy.
Unless
Fat
it's,
white
unless it's
quarterback.
Dirk Nowitzki.
So, what team was Aaron Brooks drafted by?
Falcons.
Probably not the Saints.
Oakland
just
Raiders.
guessed. You think Shady McCoy scores a touchdown here for both your teams?
No,
Nope.
because their run defense is is good. Fucking McCoy.
Is that Santonio Holmes?
No.
And you know, I was wrong. He was not drafted by the Raiders, guys.
How'd you
He
fuck
was
that
actually
up?
drafted by the Packers and traded to the Saints.
Oh, I actually
How
remember
did you get
that.
Raiders?
He last played for the Raiders.
Oh.
Apparently
What
on NFL.com, it has the most recent team on top instead of on the bottom, which is stupid.
Ooh, my Tick Ticklers team is a little improving. Still projected for 100 points. Terrible. But give
Wow.
me Aaron Brooks stats.
Aaron Brooks' stats are probably some of the worst stats I've ever seen.
Give me his like Saints ones where he was like the starter. He had some like decent. Like,
Okay, so 2001, he was the starter for the Saints. Started all 16 games.
Yeah, boy.
Threw for 3,800 yards,
Fuck yeah.
26 touchdowns,
Look at that.
22 interceptions,
Yeah, that's not surprising.
sacked 50 times, and lost 2 fumbles.
But a sack has nothing to do with the quarterback.
He did rush for 358 yards, though.
It's not bad.
Tevin Coleman now back
And
in
the
the
Saints-
green
what
on
were-
fantasy, by the way.
What were the Saints that year? Because I'm pretty sure they were like bad that whole decade.
They've been bad since Drew Brees won them a Super Bowl.
They've been decent.
No, but hadn't they like never won the Super Bowl? Never like barely made the playoffs
Yeah.
in their whole franchise.
They were 7-9.
See, they were like
Don't give it to Le'Veon. Stop him. Give it. Do a fade to Antonio Brown.
they were somewhat decent with Aaron Brooks.
2002, he started 16 games again, had 3,500 yards,
Fuck yeah.
27 TDs, 15 interceptions, and
Improvement.
and lost 5 fumbles.
Improvement.
And they went.
Wait. Oh, he threw a pick to Sean Watson.
Of course he did.
Who's the guy? What's his name? Chris something on who does the red zone?
Sale. Go back to Aaron Brooks.
Chris Heston, Hansen.
No, that's a fucking pedophile guy. Pretty sure it's fucking Matt something, isn't it? I can't,
The red zone
I
guy?
can't
I thought
remember
you-
his name.
it's like-
Scott Hansen.
Scott Hansen.
Did Aaron Brooks have another year after that?
So they went 9-7 that season.
So he went from 7-9 to 9-7.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
2003, he started all 16 games again, had 3,500 yards, 24 touchdowns,
How many yards?
3,500 again. So back-to-back years of 3,500.
Yep.
24 TDs, 8 interceptions,
Whoa.
lost 11 fumbles.
Yikes.
And the 2003 Saints, 8-8.
They didn't make the playoffs either year.
2004, he started all 16 games again.
So he's a 4-year starter.
Was this college?
Yeah.
All right, who's having a better game right now?
Yeah, we're trying to figure out his stats for the 4th year, please.
Oh, I thought you already went over it.
No, so 16 games in 2004, 3,800 yards, 21 TDs, 16 interceptions,
Ooh.
only 2 lost fumbles,
So he improved a little bit, and then
and the Saints went
7-9 again.
8-8.
Oh.
2005, he started 13 games, 2,800 yards,
Oh, no, he's starting to decline.
13 TDs,
Oh, no, Aaron.
17 interceptions,
He's probably taken out.
and the New Orleans Saints went
5-11.
into the shitter at 3-13.
Ooh.
And then he was off the team and started 8 games for the Raiders. Threw for 1,100 yards, 3 TDs, 8 interceptions,
Still better
and
than-
is out of the league.
Still better than Jamarcus Russell.
So when did he get drafted? What pick?
Probably like the 6th round.
Well, he was a starter right away, wasn't he? After being traded,
Yeah, on the Saints who had nobody.
I guess.
So let's see. He was drafted in the 4th round by
How
the
did
Packers.
you buy this guy's jersey, or why?
Yeah, I don't understand
Fucking-
it.
He was cool.
He wasn't good.
For that.
Oh, it makes sense. He
that-
was mediocre Matt over there.
For that time in the league, it was probably decent.
Yeah, actually, probably for that time in the league, 3,800 yards was probably like leading the league.
All right, who's having a better game now, Freeman or Coleman or Tevin Coleman?
I don't understand why in my fantasy league that I created, I can never be good. My team is always so bad.
All right, so Freeman has a touchdown, but not including that. Let's see. Tevin Coleman, 7 rush attempts for 16 yards, but 6 targets, 4 receptions, 42 yards. So that's 4 catches for 42 yards. He's got 9.8 points right now. Devonta Freeman has, with his touchdown, 11 rushing yards for 11 rush attempts for only 38 yards, 2 catches for 2 yards. If he didn't have that touchdown, Coleman's having a better game. So he just got lucky that he got the attempt in the goal line. Come on, give it a Brown.
Fucking tight end again. Oh,
Second.
Ben Roethlisberger gets a
Who's got
fucking-
Jesse James? Go pick him up if you don't.
Ben Roethlisberger breaks his fucking
Road dog?
neck. Asshole.
It took me a second to get that.
Fucking bullshit.
Up. Touchdown for Deshaun Watson.
Oh, DeAndre Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins fantasy owners like, thank God Tom Savage is out of the game.
Don't you have Deshaun Watson as like your keeper from last year somehow?
No, I drafted him though, like really early in the
Keeper
draft.
from last year.
Somehow.
I just started my hockey
Did
draft.
you get Kaiser too?
Yeah, I did. I just started my hockey draft. I almost took Nico, Matt. I almost took Nico.
Don't
Why,
do
he's
it.
gonna be good.
Don't do that.
But he's talking about his 4-team league.
My internet went out. I don't know if anybody else's internet went out.
Mine didn't.
I signed up for a hockey draft
cat.
and then,
Did the cat do it?
like 4 hours in advance, and then I got distracted doing something else and missed the first half of the draft.
Are you gonna create a league? Let's do one this year.
No, because nobody checks it. Literally, it's me and like one other person that check. Like last year, the draft, one girl showed up to the draft. I didn't even make it to my own draft for the half the time
How?
because I missed. You didn't show up at all. No one else
Oh,
did.
I remember. No, I'm pretty sure I
So-
showed up late because my internet wasn't working at school.
I got rid of that. I got rid of that league because nobody checks. Nobody pays attention.
Devil's Den.
Yeah, it was me, you, Ramey, a couple chicks who watch hockey. So that's 5. The fucking Canadian guys. Keith was in it. Griff was in it. And then one other team might have been in it.
Of course, you got the Canadian guys in it. I mean, hockey.
If
Yeah.
you do us 3, Bobby,
Bobby would probably do it.
Griff, that's 5.
But nobody
How-
pays attention
How
to
many do you
hockey.
need? Get your girls.
You need at least 8.
It's just same as baseball and basketball. You just have to do it every day or set it in advance, and get fucked with injuries.
Baseball's the toughest, but that's the one I'm the best at. Like those, my teams are usually good.
Got to be hot on the waiver wire in every sport. That's how you win fantasy.
Well, if anybody wants to know how Hurricane Irma's doing, that's downtown Miami.
Jesus Christ,
It's currently underwater.
it's the ocean.
How deep? This fucking Houston's like still underwater, like completely.
Freaking Mother Nature's crazy.
Ridinky donkey.
All right, we're only at.
Oh, Tommy Canley is a Philadelphia Eagles fan, so he can go fuck himself.
I hope he dies. Sorry, I didn't actually mean that. But he can't throw strikes, so it wouldn't be a big loss.
Sanchez is the DH
Of course, we
today.
traded for him. And he can't throw strikes.
Well, he couldn't throw strikes when he was a Yankee originally, too.
Canely?
Yeah, he had a
Yeah, but
he
he was good when he was fucking on the White Sox.
he had a clean inning the other day. And who else was really impressed that Chapman didn't blow it yesterday?
Yeah, I was
No,
surprised.
yeah, he. I think he's back to decent.
I don't think he should be the closer, though.
Who should it be? Betances?
Robertson.
Yeah, probably. Maybe.
No, because you want to fucking deal with men on every inning, like with anyone.
Yeah, if we're going to
really.
make the playoffs potentially, I want to have a fucking exciting time, baby.
So who do you think has more points right now? Houston defense or Matt Bryant?
Matt Bryant.
Yeah, 8-7.
How does the Houston defense
How
even
do they
have
have
7?
7 points? Yeah,
Because I think they scored a couple of defensive touchdowns, so it doesn't count.
Houston.
Jaguars.
Oh,
No,
the Jaguars.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I was like, Houston
So it doesn't count against their defense.
Jesus fucking Christ!
They have 13 points allowed, 3 3-and-outs and allowed 7 to 13 points for 7 fantasy points.
I'm gonna start trading my fucking guys and tick ticklers already. Anyone on my team?
Yes, give me a running back.
Look what Jerry Lawler just tweeted.
5 years ago today, it's him dead.
I told you it was a work. I said that in the fucking shit nobody says video.
You said it as soon as it happened. You're like, that's fake.
My team is just so. Who wants David Johnson?
And I just want it known that Robert Flores tweeted exactly what I just said about 3 minutes ago.
What?
The road dog Jesse James has 2 TDs for the Steelers.
That's classic
He
Roflo.
said that on SportsCenter. I'm pretty sure. He also did the. I don't remember who it was, but he did the double J. Somebody's initials were JJ, and he did
JJ Watt.
maybe, and then he did the fucking double J laugh. I fucking love Roflo.
How does Double J's laugh
Yeah,
go?
what's the double J laugh?
You never. I can't.
I want you to just do it.
No. He was also. I told you he used to be in my fantasy football leagues back in the day.
Jeff Jarrett or
No, fuck
Roflo.
that guy.
Roflo.
Roflo.
did he check?
Think so. Joe Mixon, terrible.
Is that John Brown just dropped a pass?
I might have to start Paul Perkins now in my
That's
leagues.
C.J. Nelson.
Fuck me.
You have to start Paul Perkins. It's awful.
I have Joe Mixon as my starting running back, and he blows asshole.
What has he done so
3
far?
for 10.
Three rushing.
No, three passes for 10 yards. Yes, 3 rushes.
That's pathetic. It could be 3 passes.
He could have 3 receptions for 10 yards.
Yeah.
It's because he's fucking battling 2 other fucking pieces of shit.
What are the other 2 stats? I want to hear.
Probably not good. I mean, they're down 17-0. I can't imagine Giovanni Bernard or Jeremy Hill has done anything. Rashard Matthews is leading my team in points with 8.2.
Oh, Joe Flacco almost fucking threw that in.
So Giovanni
Interception.
Bernard has 40 yards rushing.
I don't think. Is Hill even playing?
Jeremy Hill has 6 carries for 26 yards and a reception for -2. -2.
Love Jeremy Hill. He was on all my teams last year.
Joe Flacco is not even having that good of a game. It's the running game.
Because he's
for the,
not that good of a quarterback.
the Ravens are having a field day running on
Terrence
the Bengals. Terrence West has 14 for 52 and a touchdown, and Javorius Allen has 13 for 56 in relief of Danny Woodhead, who's out for the rest of the game
Wow.
after 1 carry.
Terrence West may be one of my starters coming up. If they're going to keep doing that. Who's my running backs? I have Ty Montgomery and Tevin Coleman. I probably should have started Terrence West.
Let's see. In my league, most teams are projected around the 120 mark. It's one team that's projected for 105, one team projected for 107. Myself and the guy I'm playing are projected for 102 and 101.
I'm 142
That's
in
how
your
bad
league.
our teams are.
I'm projected 142.
Fucking Ramey and goddamn Ben are dueling it out.
Well, it's because fucking Kareem Hunt.
I know. He's got Kirk Cousins.
Wow, you say Kirk Cousins? And
Oh,
he
God.
says Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins is running.
You have Devontae Adams and Christian McCaffrey left. He has
I kind of want to
Melvin
keep this.
Gordon, Ezekiel Elliott, and a kicker.
I kind of want to
Screwed.
keep this podcast going just to the end of the game so we can talk about our picks and how wrong they were and how right they.
I feel like we probably could.
We're
Well,
at 142.
I got
right
the
now.
Jaguars one right that you guys missed, so at least I got
It's
that.
Not over.
Not over yet, baby.
What is it?
JJ Watt's going to
17-0?
get 3 pick sixes.
Yeah.
I have the Ravens game that you guys got. So
I put my trust in the Bengals. That was a
wait,
mistake.
how are the Lions doing? How is it only
I think
14 to 6?
They're up 10-9, I think.
Oh, you cannot stop Josh McCown.
He didn't get it.
I don't understand how the Bills are only up 14-6. The
Well,
Jets'
'cause the Bills
offense
aren't
is
that good.
terrible. Yeah, but the Jets' offense is awful.
Yeah. I had the Chiefs.
Throw it to Mike Wallace.
In your league, Matt, I had the Chiefs defense, and I picked up the Bills like yesterday or Wednesday or Thursday.
I don't know if I should drop the Patriots defense or not.
No, I
Didn't-
would.
I would.
Didn't guys get hurt, and that's why they sucked mostly?
I'll trade you the Bills defense.
Yeah, I don't think so. Fucking Arizona's defense with 20 points. Atlanta's with 16. Patriots negative. God damn it.
Are you only in the 2 leagues, or do you have another one?
I have 4 leagues.
Jesus.
Well,
How
the
was
Jets.
that fun? That's just like stressful.
All you do is check once a week. Like
No, I know, but it's like you have to root for people to do good, and then it's like, oh, I have Texans
you're bound
defense.
to, you're
in
bound
this.
to do decent if you do that. I only have 2 baseball ones. That's too much work.
It's like, oh, I have the Texans defense, but I have 3 receivers on 3 different teams playing against them. So it's like hard to root.
How can 3 receivers on 3 different teams be playing against the Texans defense?
3 different fantasy teams?
Doesn't matter. They can still do good in the fucking Texans defense and get a pick 6 or something.
I can't believe you guys just no-sold the fact the Jets went for it on 4th down and scored a touchdown.
I mean, they were on the
I was
1 yard
looking
line.
at the screen and I wasn't like even comprehending
Processing
what
it.
was going on.
It's on the 1 yard line. I
don't
hope
care.
they get it.
Who's
I didn't
that?
know it was 4th down.
Alan Hearns getting
Yes,
a catch.
Leonard Fournette, punch it in. Let's go.
It's now 20-0 Ravens over the Bengals.
Unbelievable. Are the fucking Bears and Falcons still tied?
It's 13-10 Falcons now.
How?
Because the Bears or
Come
the
on,
Falcons
Bortles,
aren't that
throw
good.
it to
What did
fucking
I say?
Robinson.
Oh, God. The Falcons need to win this one going away just so he doesn't say that every week.
What do you mean they went for it on fourth down and didn't get it?
2-point
I
attempt.
said they went for it on fourth down
That's
and
a
got the
2-point
TD.
attempt.
That was the 2-point
Yeah.
attempt. And now there's
I
like
thought you said
holding
they
or something.
didn't get it. So I was like, how would they go for 2 if they didn't get it?
I hate you sometimes.
Wow. It also sucks the Hurricane people are with no power for like the first football Sunday. Like that's the worst. Fucking Irma just like
Not
fuck
if
you,
you're a
and then,
Dolphins
like,
Bucks fan. At
And
least
you won't
that game
have
got postponed.
You probably might not have power for like weeks.
Leonard Fournette,
Yeah,
get in
that's
there.
true.
Get in there.
Oh, he got the edge. Oh, but the ball didn't
No,
get
he
in.
didn't.
Not even close.
Give it to him again.
Well, just keep pounding it in. That's what she said.
Let Bortles get a touchdown.
How's
Man needs
Notre Dame doing?
confidence.
Terrible. They
Really?
lost last night.
To who?
Georgia, something like
Are they
that.
supposed to not be good?
They lost on they lost by one possession.
Oh. Because they were nasty
That's
last
another
year,
one
right?
that fucking a bunch of fucking fans out of nowhere, just random
It's
Notre
Duke
Dame
and
fans.
Notre Dame.
In football.
No, just in general. Leonard Fournette trying to pump up the crowd in Texas.
Yeah, Georgia won 20-19
Oh.
against Notre Dame.
Don't get it. Don't get it. Don't.
Touchdown.
Yes. Blake Bortles with a touchdown.
Congrats,
What's
Tommy
a Tommy
Bohannon.
Bohannon?
I don't know.
What would Brian Boitano do?
What is he, a fullback?
Jesse James. I need to go pick that
All
fucker
right,
up.
fucking me and Matt are about to jump on the Blake Bortles bandwagon again.
Fucking love that guy.
Better
You just
than
love the
Eli.
way you pronounce his name.
He should have been. I want the Jaguars to be good. Who's my tight end? Fucking Delaney Walker, 8 points. No, that's you.
By the way, impressive. Tommy Bohannon is a fullback.
Nice. Well, it was like a play action rollout on the goal line, so it's either that or a tight end.
Or an offensive lineman, but he wasn't big enough.
You're not allowed to do that. Well, if you report eligible,
Yeah,
I
report
guess.
him eligible.
I don't get it. Like, if you report a offensive lineman eligible, like, it should be pretty obvious that the play is probably designed for him.
It could just be a blocker. It's a distraction.
So
Yes.
looks like the Titans are going for a field goal. 10-9. I did not think this would be a 10-9 game.
Cardinals Lions. Why? This is a good matchup. Cardinals Lions, two mediocre teams.
But didn't you say the Cardinals are going to be nasty?
No, I want the Cardinals to be nasty.
He said the Lions were going to be great.
I said they have a great defense. But that was more sarcastic because I like
This
Patrick
podcast,
Peterson and
this
Tyrann
podcast
Mathieu.
sucks.
You suck.
This podcast
Yeah,
is all
and I'm on the
football.
shitty
We don't even have
podcast.
a cool name for it.
What do we get? We have to talk about what we're getting for dinner.
Well,
Oh.
Is that John Brown? Ah, David Johnson. I'll take that.
oh, David Johnson's hurt, though.
So Lorenzo family tradition is getting fast food.
Jesus fucking Christ! My team is just
down goes
gone.
Johnson.
Is getting fast food and watching Giants football. Me, Matt, and my father, or our father, I should say.
No, just yours.
And so we got 15 fast foods because one game's on Thanksgiving. 15 food places to get. That was a bad sentence. But we randomized
Well
it,
said.
and now week 1 is KFC. So we're getting KFC tonight.
Are we gonna get original or crispy chicken?
I have to get some grilled for Dad wants some grilled and some crispy.
Fucking loser. Who gets
KFC,
grilled
really?
Chicken?
I
I just
said
all
it's
I
good.
want. All I want is the.
Sanchez homered 1-0.
All I want. I forgot they were on. All I want is the chicken.
Sanchino.
I want to make sure we get fucking potato wedges.
All right.
I love the potato
You know,
wedge.
so good.
Sterling still says Sanchino.
Yeah, because he's a racist fuck.
Does anybody realize that Sanchez is going to have potentially 30 homers and 100 RBIs, and he missed the entire first month of the season?
And he was terrible for well, he didn't miss the whole first month.
He missed almost the entire first. He's only
Yeah,
gonna
but he
end up with
played for like
125
2 or 3
games.
weeks and batted like 200,
Wow.
which is more impressive because he played and was terrible.
Was that fourth down that they went for it on?
Yeah.
No, it's 21-10. So
Yeah. So
I thought it was still close.
that's still close.
Yeah, but it was like a
For
3-point
the
game
Browns, that's
before.
pretty fucking good.
Who's pitching today?
My
Cecil.
team fucking sucks.
Montgomery.
My team fucking sucks.
It's Gumby against Griffin.
Yeah, don't ever call him that, please.
Gumby.
His nickname's Gumby.
Yeah,
That's
don't ever say
awful.
that.
It's Gumry. Or is it just because he likes Gumby?
Who's his fucking brother's nickname? Pokey?
Johnson is out with an
Why, was
injury. They
Pokey
just
and
said.
Gumby brothers?
I don't know. I mean, what am I gonna say? Who's his fucking friend? Yeah, well, I mean,
You
we
know-
just saw David Johnson get hurt. We don't know if it's a confirmed injury yet.
He's dead.
You know why Aaron Judge isn't good? Even though I'm pretty sure
He has a bad tooth-to-gum ratio.
He started sucking before this happened, but his best friend Rob Refsnyder got traded.
They were best friends.
He said he was closest with him on the team.
Didn't he get traded like really early in the season?
No, he got traded
like
like
mid-July.
right near the deadline. He got traded the day we were at Jacobs Barbecue.
Field? Jacobs Field? You don't even know where that is. That's in Cleveland.
Indiana.
In Indiana. I knew he didn't know
I
where
was
it
gonna
was.
say the Indians.
Fuck yeah, I knew he didn't know.
You know, it hasn't been called Jacobs Field for like years.
It hasn't been called Giant Stadium
progressive
for years, but I
now.
say that.
I was going to say the Indians, but I said Indiana like a moron.
Wow. Worst pass in the history of the NFL. He threw it to a...
Wow, TJ Watt.
The Steeler was there and no other receiver.
So that's the only Watt brother having a good game.
Can you agree with me that I tried to say Indians, but Indiana came out?
You said Indiana.
He did try to say
Yeah,
Indians.
I tried to say
it's
face.
progressive
and it came
field.
faced, and that's what happens.
Yeah, but we all knew what you meant.
So Gary Sanchez is going to play about 120 games this year and is on pace for 33 home runs, which would give him like 45 home runs if he played the entire season.
Yeah, but he sucked before he got hurt.
He's got 29 homers and 82 RBIs.
This is fucking bullshit. Fuck fantasy
they were-
football. I'm done.
David Johnson gets hurt and they
he
run
gets
it in with
hurt and
somebody
they
else.
run in for someone. Fuck you. Fuck this game. Fuck this whole league. NFL in 20 years will be gone anyway, so fuck you.
Not
No,
20
it'll be
years.
flag football.
It'll be fantastic. We could probably play in that.
I'll be dead by
We're still
then.
playing these guys.
He just said he'll be dead by then.
Are you kidding me? It will be. 20 years from now, there's no fucking way I'm still around. Fucking bullshit fantasy football.
Wow. This podcast just took a turn for the grim.
Pretty sure I've said that like every week at least one time. Like I have 37 points right now. The only reason I'm not losing is because the guy I'm playing is fucking
guess
less.
how many fucking Lazy has?
Fucking 90.
He's got 34
oh,
points.
That's Ben.
He's got 34 points with a lot of his team playing. He's got Ty Montgomery, the Angels,
Now
the
I'm
freaking
projected-
Rams defense,
Now I'm projected to lose again.
Demarius, and Aaron Rodgers.
Fuck you, Matt Ryan. Stop doing shit.
Matt Ryan isn't doing shit.
I need
he
Russell.
can't even beat the Bears.
He's got 15 points already.
He's ass. Just kidding. I never said he was bad.
Matt Ryan.
Wow,
Matt
that's
Ryan-
Bears D.
Matt Ryan's ass.
I actually didn't
escaped
say
a
that.
sack.
I was joking.
That's a touchdown.
Okay, that's just bad tackling.
That's like, what, 88 yards, something like
Yeah,
that?
no wonder he just jumped up to 15 points. Fuck you, Chicago.
Did that actually happen before the touchdown, though?
This is red zone.
No, I'm saying that jumping to 15 points. I feel like he's got
Yeah.
more points now.
No, that they do it like immediately. Fucking Christ. Russell Wilson needs a fucking monster game. David Johnson had 14 points.
Against the Packers defense, he probably will.
Should. David Johnson's the only guy who's projected to do better than what he was originally projected for. And now, of course, he's hurt, so...
Who's your
doesn't
team?
Even matter.
Oh, why can't I win?
Yeah.
Already changed it.
Yeah.
What was it originally?
MacGyver.
That's terrible.
Better than jacking Goff.
That's a fucking funny fantasy football.
And I take credit for that because I found it.
Nobody's
Yeah, you do.
laughed. You
Nobody's
found it. You didn't create it.
But I take credit for giving him the idea.
This is MacGyver, a TV show that has nothing to do with football.
Nobody says Mick Guyver. That's not his name. So
Fucking MacGyver.
this is not his name either. Better than Memba 28-3, or something interesting with no space.
That's a good thing. Let's go over in our leagues our fantasy team names.
fucking Rylor.
We have Roller, whatever that is.
I just said fucking Rylor.
Is that how it is
I
pronounced?
don't know. The Crushers.
I think it's Roller.
Ooh,
Las
Sean
Vegas,
McCoy.
Las Vegas finest. Who is that?
That's Ben.
Oh, because he's a Rams fan. That gay guy's
What does
team.
that have to do with Las Vegas?
Oh, Las Vegas. I don't know. I don't know. That
Yeah,
was-
I don't either, but he's whooping my ass.
It's about the cops, he said. I don't know
Oh,
what they did.
okay.
He's not
Oh,
whooping
with
your
Mi-
ass. You're beating him by one.
With Mike-
Kareem,
Wait,
yeah, we
you
had like
didn't hear
9
the-
people to go, though.
You didn't hear the thing with Michael Bennett?
That was Las Vegas?
Yeah. They said he's lying or some shit.
He has 1, 2, 3 people to go. You have 2.
Yeah, he has Ezekiel Elliott, who I
Then
hope
we
has
have
a big game.
that gay guy's team.
You've already said he
and
wasn't
he actually
going
is
to.
gay.
Yeah, Ezekiel
so-
Elliott's going to go like 20 carries for like 45 yards.
I'd sign up for that.
Then we have Randy as the classic The Crushers that he's every year, and he takes Tom Brady first pick.
I want to smack Randy in the face, but
Why does he take Tom Brady
He
every
always
year?
makes the playoffs, but his picks are so idiotic. Randy, I know you're going to listen to this, so I'm sorry, but you don't take a quarterback in the first round. You just don't.
And yeah,
You just
And you don't take Tom Brady.
You could get a quarterback in like the late rounds. Like you could get someone like Matt Ryan in like the 6th or 7th round.
Look how late I got Jameis Winston and Derek Carr.
I did a draft the other day. I don't know if you saw it on Twitter. Some guy picked with the 4th pick, Derek Carr.
He's my backup
Yeah.
quarterback.
Exactly. Now he's your starter because You're welcome.
Then we have ... smoke weed every day. You should tell fucking Andy to fucking change it to smoke blunts every day. At least that's clever.
You can't fit. I guess you could.
Oh,
LeGarrette
Blunt.
Get rid of the ...
So he's destroying Griff.
King in the North is a, I guess, Game of Thrones reference. That has nothing to do with football. Jack and Goff, I think, is hilarious.
King in the North, like LeBron.
Member 28-3. That's stupid. And something interesting because Ramey was told to make his name something interesting. And why can't I win? It's just better.
I'd love to see you come up with an actual team name.
No,
it was
I
just
can't. You have to
fucking
Google it.
Chris's best fuck team or whatever.
All right.
What's the best fuck
Griff
team?
Griff has a worse name in the other league, in Miguel's league. It's like fucking Yo Belichick yourself when it should be Go Belichick yourself.
Griff's not smart. What do you want from
It's
him?
funny. It's a funny name if he did it right.
My team is so bad, and I'm playing a team who is equally as bad this week. It's
Second and
unbelievable.
goal. Come on, Tyrod Taylor, run this bitch in.
Whoever. Oh,
LeSean
Danny.
McCoy's hurt.
The kid Danny in our league
Of
is
course.
Le'Veon a prayer. That's kind of funny.
LeSean McCoy was down on the sideline.
Poor guy does all the work and doesn't get the glory. Let's see. I have Russell Wilson, T.Y. Hilton, and Kyle Rudolph left. He's got Michael Thomas, Todd Gurley, Hunter Henry, kicker, and defense, so I'm fucked.
Football league. Matt's name is Cranches McBasketball.
Cranges?
Should have been Tammy Bundleballs.
No.
That one's funnier.
Tammy Bundleballs? No, fucking Simmy can't stand you bits.
The dude from Cheers? The dude?
Want Damien Crucifix plate? No, David Crappenschitz is the best
What is
one.
the Dr. Shroom Puerto Rico?
Dr. Puerto Rico.
I still
Dr.
haven't been able to see the fucking last laugh from the second name game they did, where they started repeating like names that they didn't show on the air. Those were funny too.
Yeah, those were hilarious.
Except
I
the second-
Snapchat you
the
one. I was like,
second
how
one,
did this
the
one not
second
make
one
it?
was stupider because the first ones were like.
That was a great pass by Carr.
Because
Of course,
Derek
it's
Carr's
not
legit.
fucking Cooper or what's his face
Crabtree.
The second one was just like fucking who fucking tonight was one of the names. Like couldn't even like come close to a real name.
Who fucking tonight?
Mr. and Mrs. Tonight. Who fucking tonight? Just raise your hand. Who fucking tonight? I am projected to beat Griff in the 5-star football league. Good lord, my other two public leagues I'm not even gonna go into those. Those are just brutal.
Why?
Fucking-
What are your teams?
They're just bad.
What are they named?
Apparently bad. Let's see. LeSean McCoy had 20 points before he got hurt.
Wait,
Sure.
what are your other two team names?
Your dick and then fucking Ramey's dad. It's actually called Ramey's dad. Martavis Bryant is on the board, folks. 2 receptions for 14 yards. Yeah. Welcome back, asshole.
That might have been holding.
So I'm checking my fantasy team for my 4-sport league. It's not good, guys.
By the way, Antonio Brown hasn't done anything in the third quarter. He's had the same exact stats.
I'm projected to lose by almost 40 points.
Oh, I have Baltimore's defense on the bench. That's fantastic.
Poor guy. I should have picked Leonard Fournette for the best game.
I at least made the smart move in this league. I started Tyrod Taylor instead of Deshaun Watson or Matthew Stafford.
Wow.
Surprise.
So let's talk about how the front runner for Rookie of the Year is my boy Leonard Fournette, like I said. 19
yeah,
rush
no, that would be Kareem Hunt.
Ooh, maybe you're right, yeah.
I think Fournette's going to get more chances than Kareem
Oh, no,
Hunt.
but yeah, but Kareem Hunt's winning it right now. I forgot. But, no, listen to this, though. 19 rush attempts for 64 yards, rush touchdown, 3 catches, 24 yards.
19 for 64. It doesn't seem that great. Should have 100 by now.
3 for 24 is pretty good.
But it's
though,
still only the
catching.
third quarter.
So
And his team's winning by a lot, so he's going to get a ton more touches.
Oh, Antonio Brown, 7 catches for 111 yards now. Let's go.
He needs a TD, and he's going to get Mariota.
Unless he gets a shit ton more yards.
Very possible.
But they're up by a lot, too.
I'm the deciding vote, so whoever pays me enough.
Well, if me and Ramey can agree on it, then I don't think we need to
I think we
vote.
probably would agree on
Yeah.
it very easily. I don't think Martavis Bryant's going to do it today, Matt.
You're going to pick your guy. He's going to pick his guy.
Not necessarily.
No, because we just agreed that if he
It's
gets a
close-
lot more
it's-
yards without the touchdown, he's going to get it.
Hey, if you guys
But
get
if he doesn't.
if my guy gets a lot more yards than your guy,
By
he's
the way,
going to win.
another catch.
Well, if
fucking,
Mariota throws like an interception, that kind of eliminates him from it.
All right,
No.
so he just got another ball. Now he is at 127 yards.
So it's kind of leaning towards Antonio Brown, folks.
Hopefully.
Unless Mariota goes off for like 2 more touchdowns and like 300 more yards passing or
You
something.
only
about-
get half a point. You
how about
pick one of the
Tyler
fucking,
Eifert?
You pick one of the fucking fantasy football studs.
Tyler Eifert.
You picked a fantasy football dud, so.
Exactly. At least I went out on a limb.
Points.
Hey, I think fucking Antonio Brown's going to do well against Cleveland. Like, come on.
You picked Martavis Bryant.
Yeah, I picked a fucking more obscure.
You should have
reference.
picked like LaShawn McCoy against the Jets, or they have a good.
Why
run
would I pick
defense.
that?
You
That's
should
a
pick one
terrible
of their
pick.
receivers.
By the way, Blake Bortles is 10 of 17 for 114 yards. Not exactly having a great
Yeah,
game.
but he has no
10
picks.
for 14.
He has no
10 for
picks.
17 for 114.
Still 7 incompletions
He
isn't bad.
he has no picks though. That's what's more important.
Yeah, and 1 touchdown.
Fumble.
Poor Deshaun Watson.
Wait, did you know that happened already? Or did
Remember
you
when Alex
say
said
that?
he was going to be as good as Dak?
What?
Well, I think Deshaun Watson's going to be amazing.
When did I say Deshaun Watson would be good as Dak?
Yeah, he said he's going to come in and be a fucking rookie of the year and have the fucking.
said
same
Leonard
year-
Fournette is
same-
rookie of the
same
year.
year as Dak.
I said as soon as the draft happened, Leonard Fournette, rookie of the year. Who do you guys should pick a rookie of the year? Go.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Holy shit!
Who
Fucking
was
guy
that?
Leaped.
Let's pick our awards now. Who do you think rookie of the year is going to be?
Leonard Fournette.
That's who I would have picked before Kareem Hunt ever existed.
So you can still switch it to Kareem Hunt. I don't think Kareem Hunt's going to be that good.
No, I don't think either.
So
I don't know any other rookies besides Leonard Fournette that are any good.
McCaffrey,
Yeah, he's not going to do anything.
Kaiser, Watson.
Yeah, no, definitely not. McCaffrey has the potential to be really good.
Roethlisberger got picked. Come on, score so they have to throw again and throw it to Antonio Brown.
They just threw anyway, so they're fucking. That's all they do.
True. No, they have Le'Veon.
Yeah, and they throw it to him.
All right. Coach of the year. Is there 2 or just 1?
Fucking Jason Garrett, baby.
I think there's just one.
Pretty sure it's just one.
Okay, I'm picking Jack Del Rio. Raiders, right?
God,
God,
this,
what if Andy Reid wins?
I was going to say, this pains me to say Andy Reid.
Do you still hate Andy Reid?
No, he's just a terrible game manager.
Yeah.
I never
kinda why I
hated
like
Andy
him.
Reid. It was hilarious. He's just a fucking fat guy reading a menu on the sideline.
That actually was a meme that came up.
Yeah, it's because he's fat. Or he used to be fat.
Was he not fat anymore?
Not as fat. I'm pretty sure it'll be Belichick. They'll go 15-1.
18-1 when they win the Super Bowl.
All right, who you picking? Belichick?
No, fucking. I'm just gonna go with Andy Reid because I like the Chiefs a lot.
I'm a big Chiefs supporter.
I'll go
Got a
Andy
good
Reid.
squad. All right, so
I like their uniforms a lot.
dude, they do have good uniforms. What other awards? MVP.
Touchdown, Mariota.
Pick.
Oh, so close to that interception. But I have him on one of my teams, so I don't want him to throw an interception. All right, MVP. Zeke. Not.
17 fucking points for the Redskins.
Were you about to say 17-19?
I thought you were going to say it's for the Raiders.
Yeah, I almost did. Fucking 17-19 is
Uh-oh.
what I would say.
Yeah, when I was 5.
You still say that, and it
David
pisses
Johnson
me off.
fumbled.
Now I do
People
it
that
just
do
to
that,
piss
go,
you off.
What's the Lions score? Oh, it's 9-17. No, it's fucking not. It's
Yeah, 'cause
17
I
to
do it
9.
to piss you off.
I hate people that do that.
Alex
Wait,
does
did
it.
David Johnson just fumble?
Yeah.
Matt, you.
That was him?
Yeah, fumble loss for David Johnson.
Oh, way to come back in the game, asshole. Fucking loser.
I would say Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Is that who you're picking, Matt?
That seems pretty obvious. He's got so many fucking weapons. Like, his weapons have weapons.
I mean, a lot of people's like sexy choice would be like
Let's
Tom
go.
Brady.
I hate the Bears, but I would love to see them upset the Falcons just so I could laugh at you guys.
You know,
Friend, even you didn't pick the fucking Falcons to lose to the Bears.
No, I picked them to win the wild card. I just don't think they're going to be as good as last year.
All right, so
I haven't picked an MVP yet. I don't know who it's going to be.
you got to choose somebody.
I kind of want to be cool and not pick a quarterback, but and I can't pick the same guy as both of you.
Why don't you go Le'Veon Bell?
No, I'd pick Antonio Brown. Fine, Antonio Brown, just because I have him in both my leagues.
All right, defensive player of the year,
J.J. Watt.
Khalil Mack.
Joey Bosa. Could have said Von Miller.
Khalil Mack.
How come nobody for Rookie of the Year said Dalvin Cook?
Because Leonard Fournette.
Christian McCaffrey?
He said no to McCaffrey. He said he's going to be bad.
He's going to do like half. He'll get like 500 yards receiving, 500 yards fucking rushing or some shit like that.
Yeah,
He's
Leonard Fournette
white,
will have
though,
a
isn't
million
he?
yards.
Isn't he white?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't trust that.
What about Defensive Rookie of the Year?
Is that a thing?
I couldn't
Yeah.
fucking tell you. I don't know anyone.
Only two choices that I know that I can think off the top of my head would be T.J. Watt or Myles Garrett.
It's probably going to be T.J. Watt. Everyday's a pick.
Yeah. I didn't even know that was an award.
Wow, it's sad.
Comeback Player of the Year, obviously we know it's going to be Jay Cutler.
Yeah.
If there was one touchdown, he deserves the award. That's one more than I thought.
Who was fucking hurt last year?
David Johnson.
J.J. Watt.
David Johnson.
Oh, it's got to be J.J.
David
Watt.
Watson going to win comeback.
If J.J.
David
Watt
Watson?
just
David
shows up,
Johnson, he said David Johnson's going
It
to
was a
win comeback
joke
player
because
of
we
the
thought
year.
he tore his ACL and he didn't.
if J.J. Watt just shows up for 16 games, doesn't even get a tackle, he should win comeback player of the year just for how much money he raised for the city of freaking Houston.
It's over $20 million now.
That's amazing.
That's true. He should win MVP for that.
Yeah, really, he should. You the real MVP, J.J. Watt.
Yeah, J.J. Watt has to win.
How
I
come
mean,
no-
not J.J. Watt. Wait, what were we just talking about?
defensive player? Oh, comeback player of the year.
Yeah, it has to be J.J. Watt. Comeback player.
What about GM of the year?
Tish.
Ernie Accorsi.
Or fucking, what's his name?
Tish?
Yeah, he's the owner.
Wow.
Tosh.0.
The co-owner.
Daniel Tosh.
Fucking Jerry Reese
Reese,
never win
yeah.
GM of the fucking year.
Why? He fucking let go of Hankinson. He's
Hey,
gonna suck.
what's your biggest need? Offensive line. Did you do anything? Nope. All right, good job,
There
Jerry.
was not that many good offensive linemen in the draft.
Jerry's also made the playoffs, I think, like twice in his career.
Jerry.
Reese.
When did he come on?
Fucking,
He has 2 rings, doesn't he?
actually, he might have come on right after the first one. Right before the first one. Because Ernie Accorsi left right before the first one. So he's only made the playoffs 3 times in
Yeah,
his
but
entire
it was
career.
all Accorsi who did the first Super Bowl.
But damn it, Jerry Reese has been with the Giants since 1994.
Yeah,
As
so
what,
have I.
though?
I've been with the Giants since fucking 86.
He succeeded Ernie Accorsi on January 16th, 2007.
Yeah.
That was right after the Super Bowl?
No.
Reese is credited
Super Bowl
with the
was in
Giants' success in the 2007
Oh, yeah,
NFL
yeah.
Draft, which included the selections of Aaron
Yeah,
Ross,
they had like
Steve
7
Smith,
guys in the Super Bowl playing.
Jay Alford, Kevin Boss, Michael Johnson, Ahmad Bradshaw, and Zach Diassi.
That was what?
And that's the only thing he's done since.
That's pretty much the only
And
thing he's
draft Odell.
And draft Sterling Shepard. He's a stud.
Yeah, he's no Odell.
He was a scout
We
for
drafted
the Giants.
JPP, too.
Yeah, he fucking blew off his hand.
Still nasty. We signed Olivier Vernon.
Any idiot can do that.
Not
Hey,
when
do-
they reported the Dolphins
Hey, do
re-signed
you
him.
want this money? Sure, I guess. All right, cool.
And how come not anyone? It takes a special team to get him, a special GM.
Jerry Reese is anything but special.
So the Lions tried to tie the game on the 2-point conversion and missed it, so it's 17-15 Cardinals.
He's no fucking Cowboys GM.
Come on, Redskins.
Redskins are about to take the lead.
Who's the Cowboys GM?
Jerry fucking Jones.
That's why
Is
you're.
he?
He's a moron. He's
Yeah.
a owner, president, CEO, and fucking
He
GM.
does everything. He's
Only
an idiot.
Belichick should have multiple jobs.
That's why he needs to never die. He needs to be alive forever.
How is he still alive? He's old.
I don't know.
How old do you think Jerry Jones is?
Can't wait to see his curly-headed
72?
fucking grandson or whatever
He's
cry
like
again when they
69,
lose.
72, something in that area.
74.
Fuck, live forever, asshole.
He's worth $5.2 billion.
Yeah, but he's worthless to me.
Yeah, but he was. How many rings does he get? 6.
No. He only has 3.
Oh my god, you fucking asshole! Kirk
Redskins are
Cousins.
Wow.
fucking nasty, though. He only has 3 rings.
I think Bobby just jizzed himself. Oh really?
Yeah, what do you think? He's been the owner since fucking like 1940?
He bought
Wait,
the-
they only won 3 in the 90s.
Yeah.
Oh.
Only.
Yeah, out of 10.
They don't have 10.
Out of 10 years.
Yeah,
in
that's
the 90s.
3 out of 10 for a fucking football team? Are you kidding me?
Yankees are losing 6-1.
Are you?
No, they're
no,
not.
I'm kidding.
I haven't
I was
gotten
like,
that
there's
up
no way there's that. We're fucking down by that much.
But it wouldn't surprise me
yet.
though.
Yeah, with Montgomery now, he's pretty bad.
I think he's kind of hit his wall.
He'll be good again, but he just like needs to.
How are we doing on our picks?
If anybody wanted to know what Aaron Judge did in his first at bat, predictable.
Walk.
Walked.
What is his bat? What is his on base up to?
410.
Falcons,
Jesus,
Bills,
leads the league, right?
Raiders.
Both leagues.
An on base percentage?
Yeah.
He's not even close
Is the
to leading
only
league.
pick that I have
Wait,
wrong so
what?
far the Bengals?
He's not even close to leading the league. Who is?
Yeah, the only pick you have wrong so far is the Bengals right now.
Fuck yeah.
Who's leading the league in on base percentage?
Hold on.
But you thought it was Judge?
If he wasn't batting 274, he would be.
Yeah.
If he was batting like 300, he'd be having like a 430.
How about them Titans?
Hey. They're still in it.
Hey, go to your fantasy teams and see your skill level. Tell me how many teams you've managed and what your lifetime record is. How many trophies you've won. So they can
Yahoo?
tell you that now, yeah.
Wow.
Go
Come on,
look.
beat Tevin Coleman. Oh, never mind. Beat Devontae Freeman. Yes, it's Devontae Freeman.
I take it back. In the American League, Aaron Judge
Still-
is tied with Jose Altuve with a 410 OBJ.
Told you. He's fucking
Except
nasty.
Jose Altuve's batting 350
He's
with a
nasty.
He
410
only
OBJ.
hits though. He doesn't walk.
Aaron Judge has 107 walks on the season. The guy who's closest to him is Edwin Encarnacion with 94. Then Mike Trout has 82 walks.
Wow.
Yeah, how many strikeouts does Judge have? 200?
188, baby.
Fucking
3-2 count every at bat.
He was clutch in the first half when we thought he wasn't, and he's now definitely not clutch in the second half.
You know, Chris Davis is close to Judge. He's got 185. Miguel Sano has 170.
Wait, what is Judge at?
188.
Oh, okay.
You know, strikeouts don't matter.
How many did
Oh,
he?
it's
How much did he
strikeouts. Yeah,
strike
yeah.
out before the All-Star break? Was it still the same rate, or is he fucking
He
like?
was a
No,
30.
he was supposed to.
He was a 30% strikeout rate pre All-Star break. He's 35% post.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Fucking
they
guy.
still
It's
project
still
him to
pretty
have
bad.
200 plus.
Yeah,
at
I
the
mean,
before the All-Star break.
His strikeouts have ticked up a little. It's his fly ball
How many
rate.
strikeouts does Stanton have?
His fly ball rate has
10?
increased. His line drive rate has gone down. What about Stanton?
How many strikeouts does he have? Like 4?
Let's find out.
At least he cooled off a little.
No, he didn't. He's still on pace to have like 60.
Well, yeah, but he hit one a game for like 7 straight games.
He's still hot. Well, that's like the most worthless pass ever.
1 inch in front of the fucking.
143.
It's a lot.
So who do we think is leading the NL in strikeouts? Hitting.
Not him.
Is it a scrub or is it somebody really good?
Stanton is 8th.
Wow. Nolan Arenado has 190. I know. He's probably not even in the top 50.
Nolan Arenado.
Um,
Charlie Blackmon's 21st.
So that's not even bad. Who is it? I can't think of anyone.
Trevor Story.
He's
172.
terrible. He's batting like 100.
229.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing.
You know who's batting like a 100? Joey Gallo.
Yeah, but he has almost 40 home runs.
Same with, what's his name?
Mike
Mike
Holt?
Napoli.
Same with most people in the AL. Anyone on the A's.
Chris Davis.
Anyone on the fucking.
So who's
Rays.
leading the fucking league?
In what?
Strikeouts.
Did you say?
Judge.
That wasn't.
Oh,
no,
Trevor Story has
sorry.
172.
Trevor fucking Story.
He's batting 220.
Fucking loser.
Fuck. Tevin Coleman fucking slips after getting the ball.
So when you look at the top 3 guys in the AL in home runs, Chris Davis and Aaron Judge tied for 39 homers, and they're 1 and 2 in strikeouts.
are we
then
just
you have-
titling this football is back?
We're just titling it fucking Who Shit His Pants. If you've listened this far, comment fucking Bailey's gonna shit her pants tomorrow.
What if
The
she
Deuce
does?
23.
The Deuce. Penis Dickling, the Goose. I can't even do the noise.
Justin
The Goose.
Smoke, 37 homers.
Can you say that again? Smoke.
Justin Smoke, 37
That's
homers.
that's not passing for him.
Mike Moustakas has 36.
Yeah.
Hey, Logan Morrison. You know, Gary Sanchez didn't deserve to be in the All-Star games. Fucking catching up to you in home runs, asshole.
It hurts when Eifert.
What is it?
Logan Morrison has 36 homers, 82 RBIs in 462 at-bats, batting .249.
He should have been in the home run derby. though.
Gary Sanchez, 29 and 82 in 400 at-bats.
Corey Dickerson should have been.
Fuck
in it.
Lomo.
Jonathan Scope is quietly an MVP candidate.
Yeah, he's gonna get like 4th or 5th place.
He's got 30 homers, 102 RBIs, and batting .300. Manny Machado quietly having a good year now
He's
after he was
quietly
terrible.
having an amazing second half.
Yeah.
He's nasty.
Quietly
man.
having a second half, and then you don't come give me stats.
I said quietly having an amazing second
Yeah,
half.
nobody gives him stats. Fucking
Well,
stat
he batted awful in the first half, and now he's back up to like 270, 280.
270 with 32 and 91.
Wow, how is that possible?
He
Because he was batting like 220.
he was-
for
So
a
are we
long
gonna
time.
In the
are we
dirt,
gonna sign
Dad.
him now again, like in 2 or 3 years?
I don't think
Why?
we
We
need
have
to.
Todd Frazier.
Yeah.
We're going to have Gleyber Torres playing third
Who
base.
the hell's Gleyber Torres?
You don't know who Gleyber Torres is?
It's not Glaber.
Gleyber. I got the last name right.
Gleyber. It's Glaber. GLE.
Yeah, it could be Gly.
Gleyber. No, it's Glaber.
Yeah, shut up and go back to Indiana,
you
asshole.
got Shawn Michaels' real name wrong. So who are you to talk?
Sean McKells?
No, he thought his name was Michael Shawn.
It is.
Randy Sean?
It's Michael Sean Hickenbottom.
Randy Shawn.
He owns a gym, and he's yet still fat.
Fucking Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, he's got a great new gimmick.
He's probably just
so
gonna quit.
at the All-Star break, he was batting .230,
What is he betting now?
.271.
It's impressive.
So basically, the way he's raised his average is how Judge has dropped his. Judge's average has dropped 60 points in the second half.
fucking guy.
What happened? And the Jets suck.
Ah. Fucking BTB's gonna have more subs than us soon.
Yeah, Bobby still has more subs.
He's already at 1900.
What are we at? 2080?
Something
Five?
like that. Fuck. All he does is open cards. How is he gaining more subs?
Aaron Judge has now the
Although-
rookie record for walks in a season with 107.
Wow.
6 months.
The last time I made a video on our channel?
1 month ago.
Wow.
And yet you get half of the earnings. Not fair.
How much are the earnings usually?
Nothing.
$100 every payout, which is usually like 6 to 8 months, if that. We make no money.
All right. So now Eagles are driving, and he's going to fumble. Come on. Fuck the Eagles.
The Falcons are only up 20-17. That's amazing.
There-
But they're about to score.
Did anything else happen in the world of life that we could talk about besides fucking football?
The game live?
I mean, besides Raimi fucking constantly looking at Irma updates and just giggling to himself like an asshole.
Wow.
See, he's giggling.
Because, I mean, like, fuck Miami, really? No, that's not true. That's terrible. That's horrible.
I know people down there. I know fucking our.
You know what Irma's like?
Our cousins live down there.
I just made this up.
Fucking Rob Presley had to fucking like film his collection for insurance purposes. He did that just in case. Fucking the Revival Girl lives down there.
Yeah, true. Hope everyone's safe. But you know what Irma's like? I'm gonna take my talents to South Beach.
Okay, that was funny.
Just made that up on the spot. It's probably a meme.
If not, you should make it one.
I mean,
Yeah, right.
who in the scheme of who's worse? I'd say LeBron's slightly worse than Irma because
At what?
at
Taking
just
talents
being
to
a
South
fucking douchebag.
We're not gonna talk about basketball. And the Bears scored again. Just kidding. It's the same play.
I mean, we're close to having to talk about basketball.
Chirino's homered. 1-1.
If we ever have to talk about basketball on here, we should just stop.
We've talked a lot about it in the past.
Way to go, Jordan Montgomery.
Yeah, Chirino's just homered. 1-1.
Whatever.
Well, at least like the Twins and the Angels aren't winning every game now.
Yankees are in a playoff
said
race,
that.
and I'm like more disinterested than I have ever been all season. Like I just
Wow, we're starting to actually play good again.
Yeah, this
I
team's
just
exciting.
don't trust them. Every time I start watching, and then they just start to suck.
After today, we have 3 road games left this season.
Stop him. Eagles.
I mean,
get stopped.
There was one game where like I wasn't watching, and then they did well, and then I turned it on, and they literally started shitting the bed.
Can
So
you
I
just-
I just stopped watching.
Can
the
you go to
Yankees.
Bobby's Twitter and just read all of his Eagles tweets for the past hour?
Why?
See how mad he gets or how happy?
Why?
Just because it's funny. He's a good tweeter.
I'm gonna try and not do that this year. I won't have my computer for most of the game, so I won't tweet as much.
So got a couple.
Why did
good
he change
games.
his Twitter name?
Surprises. It's only a 10-point lead for the Raiders, but I thought this was gonna be a great game. But we got the Cardinals game that's close. We got the
Eagles game.
Eagles game. The Jets game's close still.
The Bears game's close.
Somehow.
So I will say, I think, unless Mariota gets a touchdown, Antonio Brown's got this. Antonio Brown's
look.
10 for 144.
Yeah.
Mariota's
10
20
for 10 too. He hasn't dropped anything.
Mariota's 21 of 34 for 210 yards and has 26 yards rushing and a rushing TD.
210 yards is not a lot.
But if he gets a TD,
So go look at your picks. I only have one wrong so far. What are you guys at?
I don't know. But none of these games are over.
what's
so
the one that you have wrong?
Fucking Bengals.
I have 2 wrong.
I don't remember.
I have Titans and Lions both wrong.
What do I have? You have the list up.
You have Bengals wrong. And we have Texans wrong. So I have 3 wrong.
Ha.
I have 2 wrong. Matt has 1 wrong so far.
Yeah. And
We should make a
oh,
bet.
you have another one wrong. You have Redskins wrong.
Yeah, but that's real close.
Well,
the
don't- we're-
Redskins are getting the ball
We're
back.
gonna catch Matt back up when he gets the Colts wrong.
Yeah.
We should make an actual bet on what at the end of the year whoever has the most points.
Somebody has to do something.
I
don't
Yeah,
like
whoever's
that
the least
fucking-
amount of points has
I
to do
pick a
something.
better player, and that's worth fucking a whole game. It's worth like half a point.
Why?
wanna
I
make
feel
it
like
half a
that's
point?
harder.
Want to make it half a
Actually, no.
point?
It's hard. You have a 1 in 3 shot of winning.
Yeah, I retracted
How do you
my
drop
statement
that?
immediately. But like, it's a point. It's not like
It's worth the same as a game.
okay. I don't know why that's. It's just another skill you have to do and pick something.
You picked Antonio Brown. It's not a skill.
Damn it, guys! I picked Marcus Mariota. I should
Yeah.
get credit for that.
I picked Martavis Bryant out of nowhere.
All right, I will let Matt.
RKO out of
I will
nowhere?
let Matt change his pick to somebody playing tonight or tomorrow.
No, I fucking. All right, fine. I'll
your
change
pick.
it to Evan Ingram.
Okay.
That's actually.
And if Evan Ingram does more than like 1 catch for 10 yards, I should win.
No,
I think Evan Ingram's gonna have a big game.
for a tight end to beat 10 catches for 144 yards
I
he
thought
gets, like-
Martavis Bryant was going to do really
The one
well.
thing I will
So
say
did
about
I thought it was a good sneaky pick.
the one thing I'll say about Evan Ingram tonight, he's playing the Cowboys defense.
Yeah, but I mean,
I could probably
I
get
bet
100
you
yards.
Martavis Bryant's playing the Browns.
You said they
defense.
sucked last year, and the Giants scored what?
The Cowboys defense is 10 times worse this year because we lost everybody and the only ones we kept are suspended.
It's pathetic how many
Guarantee
people got
you, the
suspended.
Giants don't score more than 3 touchdowns tonight.
That's still a lot.
That's still
More than 3 touchdowns. So
Yeah, it's 21
they
points.
could
It's
not
still a
score
lot,
that.
though. We
No.
scored how many combined last year? 17 points last year
No.
in 2 games.
The first game was fucking 20-19 or something like that.
I mean, Jesus Christ, I swear to God, I
So,
think
and
the
then we
Cowboys'
scored
best defensive player is Taco Charlton.
Taco?
Yeah, his name's Taco. That
Yeah,
was our
where have
first
you
round
been?
draft pick.
Yeah, that was their first fucking pick.
I don't remember that. Is he actually going to be good?
Ryan Suckup's the best
Should be
Mr.
what
Irrelevant
position?
ever.
Defensive end.
Taco. I think his mom was a big The League fan.
His real name's not Taco.
Obviously. Neither is Tacos.
Yeah, nobody cares about that. Yeah, I was right. 20-19. So we scored 30 points against the Cowboys total.
Yeah. If we get 21 tonight, that's pretty good.
And by the way, his real name is Vadante.
It's worse.
I'd go by Taco too.
Vadante.
Fuck this NFL season. Fuck the fantasy season. I'm
So
done
there's,
already.
there's a minute and a half left. If the Bears score a touchdown here, they're probably going to win this game.
Oh my God. This is
All right.
crazy.
A minute 18 left. Glennon.
Who needs
with a
Trubinsky when you got
completion.
Glennon?
Fuck. My Crandus McBasketball team is the only one keeping me from fucking being a total failure at fantasy football.
Who
How
you
many
playing this
timeouts do
week?
they have?
Griff.
Good, beat that fucking guy. Just kidding, Griff. We're gonna be a little quiet here as the Bears drive. They're on the 40. Or
Bears
the
are gonna end up.
38
They're
yard
gonna
line.
end up doing this, aren't they?
They still have 2 timeouts.
Yo, Belichick, yo,
So he dropped it.
That's not bad. It stopped the clock.
Yeah, I'd rather it be incomplete. I'm kind of rooting for the Bears just because it's like cool to see this upset.
What is Yo Belichick? Isn't it?
Shouldn't. I think it should be
It's
go.
like check yourself.
Yeah, go Belichick.
Go
yes.
Belichick yourself. Nobody says go check yourself.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Yo, idiot.
I don't get it. Text him. Ask him what it means.
I don't want to fucking text him. He can't afford the fucking fees. I have to fucking message him on Facebook. He messaged me saying TJ's our 4th, but I don't know if we're gonna be able to afford package.
Yeah.
You're the weak link.
Wait. Yeah. I have an interview tomorrow. I said.
You're gonna fucking save up a couple grand.
Yeah, it's not that much. A couple paychecks.
How much are you fucking making it? Like whatever fucking
I don't
place
know,
you're
but minimum
working
wage
at?
in Connecticut's $10. It's better than most states.
I need to quit while I'm fucking behind. Let me check out the 5-star football league. See who else is winning. Go look at your football stats and tell me what you've done as a manager.
Jordan Montgomery cannot throw a strike today.
What a shock.
Tyler Eifert can't catch a ball. He's got 1.4 points.
That's about as many assists per game I think Skip Bayless had in his high school career.
In
Yeah.
basketball?
Yeah.
Wow. Fuck Skip Bayless.
If you look at any tweets that Skip Bayless ever has and people respond to them, 90% of them are like 1.4.
Who cares?
Because Skip Bayless is a piece of shit.
Yeah, but he's a Cowboys fan.
He's still a piece of shit.
Why would they get rid of that game?
Why do you get all the easy matchups? You went up
Unless
against
it's
fucking
timeout.
Ross, who had one guy do anything. Kareem Hunt.
I was projected to beat him by like 20. Then after the Kansas City game, he was
You were
projected to win by
beat
like
him
10.
by 9.
Now I'm
No,
well, it keeps
original projection. You were projected to beat him by 9.
What did I say?
20.
Whatever.
It's funny that most of these games are getting down to the end while the Lions and Cardinals have 13 minutes left.
Holy shit, are they winning? Oh, that was 2 points. I was like, that's a touchdown. They're winning.
So they're down by a field goal with how much time left?
Now he's talking about the Browns-Steelers game.
With about 3 minutes. 3.5.
51 seconds. Glennon with the ball. Drops back.
What
Throws.
time are you getting KFC?
I'll get it for like 7.
At 7 or 4-7?
Probably 4-7. And then we're going to get a lot, so we'll have enough to eat again at the game.
What are you going to get?
I'm going to get for myself a Famous Bowl and a couple of Chicken Littles.
We're buying a bucket of chicken. Why are you getting
'Cause
chicken
the
littles?
Chicken Littles are the best.
So
But there's nothing
unnecessary.
other than chicken.
Yeah, they're different types of chicken.
What do you want?
Fucking
Are you not coming
You're gonna
with
get
me?
2 buckets? No. When am I gonna come with you?
When are you coming? When are you going to the house?
Fucking after like the 4 o'clock games. Maybe like 5.
I don't know when I'm leaving. Here,
I just figured you'd go home right away.
maybe.
I mean, I could. I refuse to step in that Taco Bell again.
It's
Why?
a
That
KFC.
KFC Taco Bell.
No, it's not. I'm going to the one in Bridgeport.
No, it's probably even worse.
No, it's not. It's actually nice.
How many buckets is Dad gonna get? Or like, which
No,
one
we're
are you
just
gonna
gonna-
get? Like the 16-piece meal?
Yeah, I'm just gonna get the biggest bucket and tell him to split it. Put like 3 pieces of grilled in there
I
for
don't think
Dad.
they do that, do they?
I don't know. I'll ask.
Let me look up the KFC menu. We should have put
So
Red
you need-
Lobster
you-
on one of them.
Yeah, right. You need fucking wedges. So I'm gonna get mashed potato and wedges as my 2 sides.
If you get a 16-piece, it comes with like 4 sides.
Okay.
We put Hoodoo Brown on our list.
We tried to go there last night at like 6 o'clock. Tried to go there, couldn't even find a parking place. I was like, "Fuck this!"
You know they have a back lot, right?
No, there was no parking back there either.
Really?
Like,
'Cause that's where I've had to park before. And thanks for going without asking me.
you weren't home.
You want to be on a date
I would have
with him and his
fucking
wife?
mailed you money through the fucking mail
Through
We-
the PayPal?
just for cornbread alone.
I ended up having way too many margaritas.
Wait, so where'd you go?
Mexican place. Last week we went to Pepe's, and I was we
This
should
is
have
so
invited
good.
Matt.
What a... You are a faggot.
Oh,
Can you stop
Nick Glenn
saying that?
escaped.
No. I see your face after you tell me you wanted to go to one of my favorite places and then wanted to go to another one of my favorite places.
Where was Matt?
He wasn't. He was working.
No, yesterday my fucking
dinner
my
time?
friend was he like made me go out with him.
Who?
Jesner. He's like we need to talk. So I was like we just sat at a bar and watched Penn State.
Yeah, like I got.
What did you have to talk
home-
about?
Fucking he's trying to get me laid. This guy likes me, I guess. I don't know.
Nice. I got home probably 5 minutes before you did. That's when I put the packages by the.
It's
washing
so
machine.
like was so weird. Like one time he got home like as I pulled up he was closing the garage. I was like, how do we time this? Like he'll text me randomly and be like, how did you know I just woke up? How's that possible?
I know you.
Like he just fucking I turn around, he's staring at me. Oh hey.
Actually, that
called a
window-
coincidence.
That window right there is what I peer through.
It's a coincidence if he did it once. He does it a lot.
Well, how often do you and I
You
used
wake
to,
up on the same time every day?
No.
Well, how often do you and I used to text each other the exact same things or on AIM typing the same
I
things
missed
at
AIM
the same time?
so much. Let me find this fucking bucket
Love
meals.
you.
All right, bucket meals at KFC, the Kufk.
Oh, first and goal for the Lions.
If you get a 16-piece chicken, you get 4 large size and 8 biscuits. It feeds 8 people, so that's 3 Lorenzos.
That's well, Mom's gonna have some.
She'll eat half a piece of chicken.
She'll eat a bunch of biscuits. We're on pace for the longest episode right now.
So what are we at?
226.
We're at 226. Why haven't we stopped?
because
the games
we
are
just
ending.
said
We
were gonna
wanna
go
see
till
our
the games
reaction.
end.
So if you get a 16-piece meal, it's 4 large size. You can get a large wedge,
Mashed
large
potatoes.
mashed potatoes, large mac and cheese,
Corn.
and then
Oh, I actually really
I
like
don't
their
think
mac
they
and
have
cheese.
corn.
Eagles are driving.
Kind of gross.
Really?
See
I'm not a
what's-
big mac and
they
cheese
have
guy, but I like theirs.
Mac and cheese, coleslaw, green
Ooh.
beans.
Ooh, coleslaw.
I
feel like it's a waste to pay for coleslaw.
I
Yeah, I
say
like it when it
I
comes
say
free.
get 2 wedges.
Oh, because you're the only one that'll eat the wedges.
You don't like French fries?
They're not good French fries. They're wedges. I think they're decent.
They're fucking. Just get 2 of those. Because I don't eat.
You know
mashed
how much
potatoes.
outside of wedges is? That's a big thing.
The large one is. Yeah, I know. Fuck you.
I'll
2
get-
mashed
I'll get
potatoes is
beans.
lame. They don't have beans.
You just said they had beans.
I said green beans.
Ooh, that's terrible.
Green beans, coleslaw, mac and cheese, corn. It's just weird that I don't really like
Corn.
corn, but I like corn on the cob a
You
lot.
should get-
It's not corn on the cob. It's
No.
like a bowl of corn.
Mashed potatoes.
Get mashed potatoes.
I don't
Obviously,
like.
we already-
I really don't like mashed potatoes.
Oh, it's one of my favorite
Don't
Strange.
get
all-time
the mac
favorite
and
sides.
cheese. The mac and cheese is not good from there.
It really isn't. Yet
I
I
like
always
it.
want to eat it, and then I'm always disappointed. So get 1 mac and cheese.
Okay, why are they
How
not
much
showing
is
the
it?
Bears game? The Bears
They
are
just
on.
called their last time out.
So
It
the
doesn't say. That's probably
Gotta
like.
be like $35.
Eagles are going to kick a field goal
That's all we really need, and then of course you're getting your own.
with under
shit.
2 minutes to go to go up by
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
5.
it's cheap.
Why are you going for it on 4th down? Kick the field goal.
Wow.
Are you trying to draw them off sides?
Yeah.
Jesus.
So get the 16-piece chicken with 4 large size. Since you guys like mashed potatoes, you get 2 mashed potatoes, a mac and cheese, and then a tenders. And it comes with 8 biscuits. That's enough. Let me see if there's anything else.
And by the way, Leonard Fournette now up to 24 carries and 94 yards,
Let's go.
and 3 receptions for 24
it
yards.
says choose from a variety of our classic chicken to the bone.
Blake
So I guess
Bortles
maybe you can pick
is
randomly.
throwing about 50% completion rate.
Damn, he was doing so well.
Fucking Bortles.
10 for 17 was good.
11 for 21 now.
No interceptions?
Oh, does Dad
No.
want the cake?
No, he didn't say anything about the cake, but the cake is bomb. We just had cake, too.
I can't believe you're gonna get fucking a Famous Bowl.
It's the best thing on the menu.
Oh, I remember Colin fucking ate a Famous Bowl and like wanted to puke.
It's so good. It's everything good in KFC in a bowl.
Oh my God.
What about popcorn chicken?
The Bears might actually
You
win.
don't need it.
So tempted to get that.
21 seconds left, and they're like 5 yards away.
This is amazing. Mike Glennon for the win.
I guess the Falcons' defense is shitty again.
They're gonna throw a pick in the end zone or something.
Probably, but... What did I say? Falcons are exposable.
You never said that.
I never said that phrase, but... They're not that good.
You think fucking king and aces high is beatable?
So
No, Queen is beatable. King is
Deshaun
not.
Kaiser having a good first game as a rookie.
Yeah, he's keeping his team in with the Steelers.
Please
20
throw a
30.
pick. Come on, fuck the Bears.
Yeah, I don't like the Bears, but without Jay Cutler... Oh, my...
dropped it.
He
How
dropped
do you drop?
it.
Who was that?
What we need the Falcons to lose.
A guy we've never heard of.
We need the Falcons to lose this game. This is a game they should win. So in case they get like wild card hunt, something like
That's
that,
actually
like
true.
we kind of need the Bears to win this one, guys. By the way, Isaiah Crowell,
You
17
may.
carries. for
Giants are
33
winning the
yards.
division.
Eagles are winning the division.
You have to catch
suck it.
that.
Could have been a hold, but you can't call that.
I can't believe the Jets scored 12 points. Were they all field goals, or did they miss an extra point?
No, they went for 2, remember?
So they scored it. Yeah.
They got that touchdown. All right, here we go. This could be the game.
This is a blueprint on how to beat the Falcons. Keep the fucking.
Oh, my God. Oh, he dropped it again!
Wow. That's the Bears for you in a nutshell, I guess.
God, you got to catch that.
Both of them. Wait, was that?
Well, it's
If they
actually almost
can't
a good-
get in the end zone. on
It
four
kind of is a
tries.
good thing though that he didn't catch that because he wouldn't have made it in the end zone. The clock would have kept running.
Yeah, but they're like so close. Oh, it's 3rd and goal. Yeah.
He could have probably pushed it in. I don't know.
How much chicken do you need?
What do you mean?
We're getting 16 pieces of chicken.
We don't need to get the 16-piece one. We can
Yeah,
get the
we
one
do.
with 3 sides.
It's 12.
Okay?
I want enough to be able to eat during the game and then
Eat again.
eat again.
Or, no, it's... Oh, my God.
They're gonna blow it.
No, now they're gonna just do it on 4th down. It's gonna be even more
Oh
amazing.
God,
Just
they're
get
gonna
the
blow
16
this.
piece.
Yeah, you want to eat first and then eat during the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Fine.
You say eat first and then eat again during the game.
Yeah.
Eat what during the game again?
More KFC. Just like...
Oh, just keep.
Yeah.
I was confused.
Don't fuck up the selection.
What the hell
Get
is 4th and 0?
get like some drumsticks and some thighs, and don't fuck it up.
4th and goal
Yeah, but why would it say 0?
because it's end goal.
NG, at least. Put something up. 4th and 0. All right, this is the game here.
Should I get a KFC
Unless
zinger?
there's a penalty. Awkward silence for the
I
podcast.
kind of just want to see him not get it, just because they had so many opportunities and be hilarious.
Well, this is typical of the Bears. Gonna get sacked.
Yep.
Yep.
That's so bad. That's so bad.
Wow.
Whoa, who's that guy? Did you see the hair?
What a defensive stand by the fucking.
Why is
Actually, that wasn't really a defensive stand. They dropped 2 balls.
3 balls?
No.
Yeah, the third
2
one got
balls
dropped
minus
too.
1. 7 titles of the Tour de France.
Yep.
Who's their coach, Shanahan? Why is he so excited?
No, Dan
Or
Quinn.
Quinn, yeah.
Why is he so excited? They just won a game.
Yeah, he should be pissed. Coughlin would be pissed right now.
No, he wouldn't.
Coughlin would have had a stroke about midway through the 4th quarter.
That is fucking brutal.
The Bears should have won this game.
Yeah. Oh, Bobby just tweeted. Peterson is still way too fucking conservative with a lead at the end of the game. You, all caps, you can't settle for a field goal there.
Because they kicked a field goal. Okay, so it was 4th and 1 from like the 22. You kick the field goal, go up by 5.
Yeah, but I think he means that, like, they were just running it and, like, not getting any yards.
Yeah, trying
get
to kill the
field goal.
clock.
Yeah.
Because not like the Redskins have
football
done a
podcast.
ton.
And it's over. Eagles won.
Fuck.
Oh, you love when a fat guy scores.
That Charlie Cox?
And he's doing Thriller.
No
From
one knows
Daredevil?
Charlie
Yes.
Cox. Ooh,
Charlie
wow. I
Cox,
can't believe
yes.
you know
Everyone
who that
knows what
is.
Charlie Cox is.
Maybe he doesn't know who fucking people are.
The Defenders was awesome.
You watched that?
Not as good as Daredevil or Jessica Jones.
Wait, you watched Jessica? You tell me that you watched
Yeah.
that? You watched that before I did?
Yeah.
Now you have to
Considering
watch
you
Luke
watched
Cage
it,
and
like,
I
Iron
haven't
this
seen
week.
Luke Cage and Iron Fist.
You have to watch
I hear
those.
Iron
Iron
Fist
Fist
got
is
terrible.
Well, it got bad reviews, but if you watch it just for like
defenders'
what
purposes?
it is. No, if you just watch it and you're like, all right, it has holes in it, so it's not nearly as good as the other three, but I still really enjoyed
Okay,
it.
Alex,
Gregorius doubled. Gardner
They
scored
have
2-1.
one of the better secondary.
has
characters.
everybody seen The Defenders?
No.
Are you going to?
Maybe. Matt keeps talking.
I don't want to spoil the ending, but really, the end?
Well, if you know anything about, I looked it up. Like the ending relates to like a Daredevil comic, so that's clearly the direction they're going in for season 3.
Okay, that makes more sense, because I was like, I got so angry.
It's based on the Reborn Again comics, which is basically what I had to look, because I don't know anything about any of these shows. I've never heard of the 3 of them besides Daredevil.
I've heard of Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and
You
Daredevil.
haven't heard of Luke Cage, like Luke Cage, the YouTuber?
Yeah.
Wow. I'd never heard of Jessica
Where he
Jones.
got the name from.
I never heard of the 3 of them besides Daredevil.
I never heard of Jessica Jones. I knew in Iron Fist. I knew who Luke Cage was.
Probably not.
What show was Kristen Ritter in before?
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad.
Okay, just making sure.
That's the only thing
Do you
I've
not
ever
watch Matt YouTube videos?
Yeah,
I
clearly
watch
not.
some, not all. I usually
And I
fast
never
forward to
watched
the
Don't
end.
Trust the Bee with James Vanderbeek.
All right, so most of these games are wrapped up. We're at 2:34.
So unfortunately, we all got the Eagles right.
And
I didn't.
no, he
Oh,
got
you
it
picked
wrong.
the fucking Redskins.
And just for future reference,
Idiot.
guys,
The game was very close.
Idiot.
my-
It's a division game. They're always close.
my
Of course they didn't
laptop
win.
only lasts about 2.5 hours because it just died.
Was it charged fully? Because
100%.
usually Alex shows up with a half-charged shit.
So,
Yeah, and I bring my charger every time.
so it wasn't that close, considering. Well, actually, this is under review. I think
Oh, that's
that's
not a fumble.
That's not a fumble.
That's a pass.
That's an incomplete pass. That is not a fumble.
Oh shit!
No
This
way.
game's
If
still
the
going
game's not
on.
over, that's not a fumble.
That's the NFL though. They usually get.
There's no way that's a touchdown. No, that's a
Well,
fumble.
he threw it and it hit the guy's helmet. That's clearly a pass.
That's a fumble. They're going to say it's not enough to overturn
No, he
it. I
deflected it.
want
What do
the
you mean it's
Eagles
not a
to
fumble? He
win
threw
for the
it.
purposes of me
Yeah, he
picking this.
deflected it.
That's got to be an incompletion.
If you think of
You just said it was a fumble.
It's not a fumble.
Oh.
Wow. That's outrageous. That's a terrible call.
That's not a fumble.
That's a terrible call.
Wait a minute. We have to show that again then.
He threw the ball. It went off the guy's hand.
That's pathetic.
Like I just said, they still seem to get it wrong with replay in every sport. I don't understand.
Because you need undisputable evidence.
It is undisputable. His hand was coming forward. I need to see a replay of this.
That's kind of pathetic. You should want the Eagles to lose if you think they're going to win the division.
Yeah, but I want to get the pick right. So I'm
Judge
torn.
hit sack fly now 3-1.
Look at this.
That's
threw the ball!
That's incompletion. That's
He threw
atrocious.
the ball.
That's terrible.
Now I'm going to my cap status.
That's terrible.
One of the worst calls ever. That's what I tweeted.
No, one of the worst calls ever was that Packers Seahawks with the replacement refs.
That
Yeah.
was bad. But like he pretty obvious.
Steelers
to me,
won.
He threw the ball. I don't
He
understand.
threw it and it hit a guy's hand and then hit the ground.
What are we calling this? The NFL has fucking consumed us.
And my brother-in-law just
I said
texted me
NFL.
saying, sort of bold prediction, the Eagles are going to win the division.
Yeah, he's a
What,
Mets
is he
fan.
listening
He
to
has
the
no,
live podcast?
He's a Mets fan. He has no.
He doesn't
no-
know anything
no
He's a
about
saying
diehard
it.
Giants
No
fan, though.
saying it. Oh, okay. How? He's another disgrace. Aren't his whole family like Patriots fans?
No, everyone is a Giants fan.
Everyone in... Wait, who is he?
I feel
My
like
brother-in-law.
I feel like that's not.
Nobody's a Patriots fan.
I feel like they just changed. 'Cause
No,
I
they've
feel
always
like they
been
were
Giants fans.
Patriots and Mets fans.
No, they're Giants,
Wait,
Mets,
Kate's a
and
Mets
Knicks.
fan? Or,
Yeah.
I mean, a Giants fan?
She's not a big football fan. She actually hates
Okay.
football, and she gets pissed off that I sat on
Giants,
Sundays now and
Mets,
we're
and
watching
Knicks.
football.
What about hockey?
Hockey, she doesn't watch.
The whole family.
They would go Rangers.
All right, so Antonio Brown ended up with 11 for 11 with 182 yards.
What do you mean 11 for 11?
He got targeted 11 times.
Antonio
and he caught
Brown,
all of them.
winner. Now, don't even look at Mariota. Antonio Brown.
Oh yeah, obviously.
See, look, I conceded.
Mariota got 256 yards, 3 rush attempts, 26 yards,
That's not a bad game.
No, I mean,
and
not
a rush
bad game.
and only 1 touchdown rushing.
Like
But
I
Antonio
said,
Brown did bad.
England wins, so I only got one wrong in the first.
Under 300 though is nothing special. All right, so the Raiders won. You got that one wrong, Ramey.
So let's give a final standing. I'm the only one
Well,
who got
his
Jacksonville,
thing
right?
died.
Fuck yeah. I'm going to get on the Jags bandwagon now, and then they're just going to shit the bed.
Yeah, so
Throw the ball. What are you, fucking Eli Manning? Jesus Christ.
Deshaun Kaiser or Watson got eaten up.
What's a Giorgio Tavecchio? He had 18 points.
He's the best kicker in the league apparently this week.
Jesus Christ.
All right, so that's it for this week.
go over the final standings. So
His computer died.
My computer died.
you can't look it up? No,
Yeah.
just look up the games.
Hold on.
We all know
Okay.
who we picked.
True.
Don't fuck up the KFC bucket meal, please.
You should come with me.
So Matt got the Jags-Texans game, right?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I did.
All right, so we're going to go game by game. We're going to count up
You
how
got
many
it?
we each got wrong. So, but the thing... So
We
some of
each
these
got the
games-
Chiefs wrong.
There it is right there.
Pause it.
So Alex got the Redskins wrong.
All right, we all got the Chiefs wrong.
Oh, I
first.
got the Lions wrong.
So we all got the Chiefs wrong.
That's true.
So
So it's 2 for me.
Fucking, I
you got
forgot
the
about
Chiefs
damn-
wrong.
the fucking Lions. We both picked the Cardinals. Wait, did you pick the Lions?
I picked the Lions.
We both picked the Lions. You picked the Cardinals.
You picked the Lions?
No,
Or
you
did we
picked the
both-
Cardinals.
Oh,
You
we
picked the
both picked the
Cardinals.
There's no
Cardinals.
way you
Fuck.
picked the
I
Lions.
picked the Titans, so I got that game wrong.
We all got the Falcons right. We all got the Steelers right.
I got the Texans wrong, so I got 3 wrong.
We all got the Bills right.
Oh yeah, I did pick the Cardinals.
Who got the Bengals wrong?
All us two.
Yeah, that's the only one you actually got right that we didn't.
So I got 4 wrong.
I got 3 wrong.
And then if the Lions win, you got that wrong. So
I
I
already
would
counted as a loss,
I'd have 3.
but it's not. I'd have 4 if the Cardinals lose.
I'd have 3 right. The Chiefs, the Lions, and then the Bengals. So I'm winning right now.
But I got the
That's how many
player.
I have wrong, too.
I got the player though, so that's a point.
That's half a point. I think we agreed half a point.
Well, no, actually, unless Evan Engram.
Yeah, unless Evan Ingram was off.
No, I just think that being worth a point is fucking horseshit.
So do we vote half a point? Let's take a vote right now. I go
Don't.
half.
I thought it was just for fun.
We haven't made a bet on anything anyway.
It's just for standings. I just think
Yeah.
that should be like a fucking separate category. Like not a point towards your fucking final standings. Like who picked the player of the week gets a fucking like congratulations at the end of the year.
Well, what does the winner of the picks get?
Fucking they get to title the podcast whatever they want. So if I wanted to do Ramey likes little boys and Alex
what?
likes fucking
After
dog
week 17, you
fucking-
get to do the next one after that.
Yeah.
It's pretty lame. Fucking
Alex likes
prize.
bestiality and Ramey likes boys. Is what it's called.
Raimi likes men.
like real men.
Come on,
Throw a
Cardinals.
pick.
Real men like William Regal.
I'm starting to get really hungry. I'm gonna have to eat before we eat and then eat
Yeah,
again.
I'm getting hungry again. You want to go to Taco Bell?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ,
I
man!
got rid of the Potato-Rito box. So
The what?
they're giving away the Xbox, so I have to get
Reach
the steak
reviewed the
quesarito.
Potato-Rito
And I
recently.
don't like the quesarito. I don't like the nacho cheese on the outside. I don't
Oh,
want
I
that.
love the quesarito.
I'm like starting to shake. I'm getting hungry. I'm getting the shakes. And
You
I
don't have
ate. And I
anything
ate
here?
already. I had a hot dog.
How do you make your hot dogs?
It's in the microwave.
Do you boil them?
No, you got to cook them in like on the stove,
When I can't
in a
wait,
grill
I'll
pan,
just-
or in the
I'll-
oven.
But
when
it's
I'm-
so
on the
quick
grill.
in the
Sometimes I'll put
microwave.
it in the oven. Yeah, 60 seconds in the microwave. Not even.
60, like 20.
No, this microwave sucks. I have to do it for like a minute.
That's
Sorry, the free microwave
Oh,
sucks.
Yeah.
Game of the week.
Wait, is this the second game already?
This is Rams.
It's crazy that the second game.
You want to just
started.
stay on for the podcast for the entire Rams? Rams.
You're not gonna be able to get KFC then.
Yeah, no, we won't be able to do anything.
So
All
we
right.
should wrap it up.
Yeah. So thanks for listening to this 2-hour, 41-minute podcast, 42-minute podcast. Bye.
Bye.